This is Sandstorm. This is Sandstorm.
And you and I, there's a new land. Angels fly, the sanctuary, my sanctuary, where fears and lies melt away.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here for another Stormcast. You know how we do. It is me. It is I, Sandstorm. And next to me, I got Nintendo Cisco. What up, Nintendo Cisco?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And we got the co-host for the evening, Geronimo. Geronimo, how you doing, bro?
Doing great. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing great, man. So it has been quite the eventful weekend so far. We are in Saturday, which is crazy. I know it's like, man, we got a Saturday every Saturday, but this Saturday is kind of crazy because it followed a holiday. So we had Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving was fun. One of my teams lost. The other team won. You know, I'm 50-50, you know, 15 for 30. So, but with that being said, Black Friday came around. And I don't know if you guys got any new games, but I am very interested to know, what have you been playing lately?
Man, oh man. Cisco, you can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Thank you. Well, I beat Tears of the Kingdom the week prior.
Okay, let me ask. Was it an epic ending, or was it like or was it like, oh, I'm finally done?
No, it was epic. I was crying. I was like, I was like, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I guess the game's old, so I don't know if spoilers are a bad thing to say. But I don't want to spoil endings. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I'll say that. I had my predictions that were very negative, and I was like devastated. And then they end up like, you know, kind of a little bit of a happy ending. So I was like, okay, good. Like, I enjoyed it. And then I played Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment and beat it before beating Tears. I do think it complements the story so well, because I think the story, not necessarily the story itself in Tears of the Kingdom was bad, but I think it was the way it was structured, how I had to find memories, and this time the memories were in a linear like story order, but then you find them at random. So I was so confused, like nothing made sense. I didn't get a grasp of the story, but I think the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment made it so much more like understanding, and then seeing like Zelda's perspective in the past, and then playing Tears of the Kingdom, and then it just all made sense. And I was like, okay, this is a really powerful ending now with Hyrule Warriors. So yeah. But this past week, since I beat Tears, that was my prerequisite for then getting on into Donkey Kong Bonanza. And so I've just been grinding out Donkey Kong Bonanza this whole week. I love the game. Oh my gosh, I'm a big Donkey Kong fan, especially Donkey Kong Country, and like just love it. I did wish there was more Donkey Kong like references and cameos, like more love towards it, but it had more than Mario Odyssey, so I did appreciate that. But there were some moments where I'm like, oh come on, like I want to hear more like remixes of previous games and stuff. Like, give me more. But I did reach I just today reached the ending, I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm right there. Like I got the
Nice.
I got the credits, and then
Yeah.
they keep.
Oh,
going,
okay,
you know,
cool,
so-
cool.
Yeah,
So
so
you're
I
right
got
there
that.
then. Oh
right
man,
there.
you're right there.
I was literally
Oh.
like, I was telling Sandstorm before you got on Geronimo, like I was like at that boss and was like, oh my god, and then like I I got like knocked out, and I was like,
Mhm.
this is a good time to pause and come, you know, now I can come to the podcast. So because I saw the
Perfect.
time go off, I was like, oh my gosh, it's time to start this podcast, and I was like, oh, but I'm doing all this boss fight, shoot, and then I get lost, and I was like, okay. But no, the ending is like, I was like, this is what you call a video game. This is
So
like,
good.
oh man,
So
I'm loving
good.
it. Music starts playing. I'm jumping up and down. I'm like, this is what I was waiting for. So just, you know, I'm hoping to beat it tonight. I do want to go back to some levels and clean up some areas just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And then be ready for Metroid Prime 4. So that's
Woo! Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I made a huge mistake, so apologize to everybody out there. Sandstorm like jumped right into the icebreaker without doing the prayer over the podcast.
Whoops.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's okay.
I got too excited.
I reminded myself this time. It wasn't Exodia who had to hit me with it. So Father God, thank you for this time that we are gathered together to be able to talk about the things that we love. We appreciate you. We honor you. We glorify you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So real quickly here, because I know I know y'all probably peeped, and I want to give a special shout out for this as well. We got some merch going on here. Oh, do I still got that on here? Yeah, I got it somewhere. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Got the
Air
merch
horn.
here. So shout outs to Jess Brooks, because she made a Sandstorm Rebirth show shirt. Actually, she made a hoodie too for your boy, so that's really nice. She wants to see the dream come true of us just blowing up to an explosive level, and going out to all these different shows and cons and this and that, and they'd be like, oh, it's the Sandstorm show, look at them, it's all of them together, it's the Sandstorm show. So you know, she saw the dream and she was like, I'm definitely going to assist with that. So not only did she get yours truly a Sandstorm Show Rebirth shirt, but she actually got everybody in who were on the panel. So Cisco, Geronimo, Vito, and Jack all got a Sandstorm Show shirt coming for them. So yeah, shout outs to Jess Brooks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank
she's there. Yeah. Shout outs to you.
There she is with the free
Shout outs
hands.
to you. Yeah.
I agree. Yes.
So yeah, so that's great. She actually, it wasn't just us too, but she also got my son and my daughter one too. So you know,
Awesome.
they can shameless plug whenever they feel like, just slide it in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey.
yeah. But with that being said, let's read through a couple of these chats, because it sounds like a lot of you guys have been playing some things. Let me see here. You going about the Oscars? What up, Andre? What up, Exodia in the head, and my baby Jess Brooks. What's up? Man. Oh, okay. Brand Smith said Age of Imprisonment, and then he also said Tomb Raider. Wow. I sound like a noob. Tomb Raider.
Tom Raider.
Tomb Raider, G.I. Joe, and Metroid Prime Remastered. I was kind of wondering if I needed to play that before Metroid Prime 4, though I'm not going to pick it up because it's just way too close. Like, we're at the eve now, basically.
Yeah, Prime 4. You could start with Prime 4.
Yeah.
I think the Prime story
much.
concluded with Prime 3, and then this one. That's why I like. I get why they I don't know. Like, I get why they named it Prime 4, but it also could have been like
Something else.
New part of the
Yeah, I kind of thought about that too. I think it's fine. They named it 4. It's understandable. This is the 4th in the Prime series, but the story is a brand new story. Maybe a new trilogy beginning. We don't know. We'll see. Actually, very soon.
Yeah. It's just weird because then there's also Metro Prime Hunters, Metro Prime pinball and Metro, which apparently Metro Prime pinball is like legitimate.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, I
got
heard
some
that's
lore to it.
canon somehow.
I heard it's
I don't know if
actually
that's
pretty
true or
decent.
not.
Yeah.
The Metro Prime Federation Force. So it's like you got 3 other Metro Prime games there. Like,
Mhm.
mostly Hunters. It's like an actual Prime game, but it's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just played the demo back in the day and was confused because I was like, I don't know,
Yeah, I
11.
well, that's
or
another
something.
thing. I alongside Tears, I forgot to mention that. Alongside Tears, I beat Metro Prime Hunters. I replayed it. I don't
Oh, wow,
remember-
nice.
I beat that as a teenager, so I barely remembered any of it. That was over 10 years ago, so I was like so confused. But yeah, the game's okay. I mean, the way you play it is so awkward. Like you have, like, I don't know. It gives you the worst cramps. But
Oh man, Kid Icarus Uprising,
Worse
prototype.
than
or
Kid
whatever.
Icarus.
Oh,
Probably
Kid
better.
Icarus was the
Yeah,
worst, man.
similar.
You needed that.
I got used to it, but I'm not gonna like say, oh yeah, it's normal. That control scheme is not normal.
No.
Sakurai just a different.
Swiping
game.
left to get you to turn around now.
Yeah, I got used to it, but it hurts to get there.
Yeah.
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 All right, Geronimo, what have you been playing, man?
Man, it's really just been like, let's just bounce around. Kirby Air Rider is kind of the perfect game because like I'm not gonna go too long, talk about it too much.
Mhm.
But it's amazing for everyone that's been playing it. You already know. But it's perfect because you don't really feel any like oh no, I gotta play XYZ before Metroid Prime 4 drops. So it's been perfect. Just just playing through the air ride, this racing mode, top ride's been great. City Trials a banger. The single player road trip is pretty solid. It's a good place to start if you're like, I heard, if you like word of mouth, oh I heard this game is amazing. It's chock full of content, XYZ. And it gives you like a little sample of all the parts of the game. It's amazing. Yeah, all the new tracks are great. The new machines, I'm kind of learning them. Some of them are a little harder to learn than others, but that's Kirby Air Ride. So I've really been playing that. Hades 2, I got the physical for it. They came out the same day as Kirby Air Riders because I wanted to have the physical to go with my Hades 1 physical on Switch. Yeah, it's Hades 2. It's been great so far. I think I only played like maybe like a couple hours or so. But there's definitely a number of little things that they've changed. The main character Melanoe versus Zagreus from Hades 1. Still don't know the whole story of why Kronos, God of Time or whatever, Titan of Time or whatever, scooped up the family, and she's trying to go up after them. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. I got the two knife weapons, which if you just seen trailers or whatever, that's like I guess her quote unquote main weapon. But
Mhm.
I got that. It's interesting. It's a little layers like you have your standard attack, special and cast, but you can charge up your special and your cast, and then you will have a secondary move for it. And there's also the Pantheon's expanded. It's great. It's great. It runs great on the Switch too. 120 frames, docked and handheld. It's beautiful. It's been great. The other game I got it like I think 2 weeks ago. Funny enough, ironically, another roguelike, but it's called Morsels. It's actually a Switch 1 game, and I heard about it from during the summer. They had like one of the Steam Steam Next Fest where they have a bunch of demos out. It's basically like it's kind of similar to Binding of Isaac, where you have to like use like these little weird creatures called morsels. You get them with cards as you go through the levels, and you have to use like either the right stick to aim your like projectiles or whatever, or you can press any of the face buttons, A, B, X, Y, to attack. It's challenging. There's a learning curve like all roguelikes. I'm pretty bad at it, but the aesthetic, the pixel art's fantastic. It's kind of got that. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like that. I call it, I guess, the grotesque kind of art look, where like Binding of Isaac gets kind of gross. As you go through like certain. It's similar to that, but the pixel art's better in my opinion, or the art style is better, and the soundtrack is just. It is a great soundtrack.
Okay.
You like experimental jazz, kind of like electronic, kind of like Flying Lotus stuff. If you're familiar with Flying Lotus.
Love Flying Lotus.
Yeah, it sounds very Flying Lotus inspired, especially his earlier stuff. It's really good.
Okay.
It's only $15.
Weird sounds and all that.
Yeah, it's got weird sound, got little funky little bleeps and bloops here and there, but it's a fun game. It's a fun game. and it runs pretty well on Switch 2. I haven't played on Switch 1, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, those are the main 3 I want to say. Oh, and of course, Marvel Rivals has been in rotation. Of course, they're doing the 1 year anniversary stuff right now. They put in an 18 versus 18 mode. So yeah, the frames are dropping, but it's a lot of fun.
Wow.
It's unbalanced fun. It's
Okay,
like
I gotta click on that.
yeah. You should definitely check it out. Like the 18 versus 18 mode. Just don't go in there expecting like, yeah, this is fine. No, just go in there for your best characters and just expect all the Moon Knight ultimates, all the Jeff things. Just it's fun though. It's fun. It's a lot of
Oh,
stuff in
Lord.
here. It's a lot of stuff. But that's pretty much been the rotation. But you know, it's really just Metroid Prime 4 waiting room right now.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So your boy has been playing a lot. Let me see. So for the deal, went back to Skyrim, grabbed Skyrim for the Switch. It was calling me, and I felt like I had to appease it. It was only like $16. Like, so I was like, why not? No, it didn't have an upgrade for Switch 2, which is really disappointing.
Yeah.
It crashes a lot more than I'm comfortable with. But overall, it's a solid port. What's blowing me away is how fast the fast travel is. It's like 8 seconds or less, which is really fast in Bethesda time. So that's good. But you know, going back and enjoying that, and I feel like it's oddly harder on Switch than it ever has been on any other platform that I've played it on. I don't know why. I feel like the hits hit harder, and I feel like my attacks are somewhat weaker. And it's not like I'm playing too much different than what I normally play. So I'm like, I like it. I like the welcoming challenge. That's cool. I'll kill y'all anyway. So we had the opportunity for Thanksgiving to play quite a few games. Mario Kart World, Smash. I jumped back into River City Girls 2, which is like one of my favorite beat 'em ups as of late. So really been enjoying those. But the game that has been taking up most of my time, and I dare say this game, if they allow me to make more than one character, this game may possibly be Diablo 4 for like taking up my time space and being like, I can't get away from the game. Yeah, it's that serious. So listen, so shout outs to Vito, because he actually said the name of this game like 2 weeks ago, and it blows me away that this game is what it is. So the game is Where Winds Meet, and
okay.
And so I finally like looked at another trailer, and I'm like, holy crap, like when did this game come out? So apparently it came out a year before in China only, and it's been hitting over there, and then it finally came over to PC and PS5, I believe. I loaded it up and played it for 2 hours the first time, and I was like trying to tell everybody, like, yo, go grab this game, go grab this game, go grab this game. It's a fire game. And it is Ghost of Tsushima mixed with Assassin's Creed as a massive multiplayer online game, and it's free. And I know that turns a lot of people off, but the quality of this game is like up there, right? So give me a second. I'm going to show you how far up there, pause, that the game is, because it's a pretty dope game. It's a pretty dope
You got
game.
sweet. I want to see a trailer.
So this is like the video actually specifically that like had me like, oh yeah, I need to pick this game up.
Oh yeah, this giving
Some good movement already.
Yeah, it's really fast paced already. Wow.
So real quick,
Like,
some real quick. Yeah, some real quick kills over here.
Oh yeah, PC. Oh, you know. Wait, how much is this game?
It's free.
This
Free.
is free.
Free.
We can't sleep on China as a.
Imagine
We
being
can't
able
sleep
to
on
build an
Chinese
app with
devs
your
no
name
more,
on it.
man.
No,
Just
this
by thinking
game
about
this
it.
game looks
Meat base 44.
beautiful for
That's
a
ironic. I
for
just saw
a
that movie
free
last
game.
weekend with my girl. That's so funny. Just last weekend.
What's the catch? Where's the money go?
So the money goes
Right.
into appearances, and it's not a pay to win type of game.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can play the whole game as a single player, and it feels like a single player game.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and like all these moves that he's using, like, are starting moves. Like it's not like this
Wow.
guy is way advanced or anything.
It's like a Koei Tecmo type of a game with the hack and slash, but with more polish.
Yeah, it's got
No
some
shade to Koei
tomfoolery.
Tecmo, but you know.
It's got some tomfoolery in it, like this.
Bear.
Just out here throwing bears in there.
Wait,
Oh, okay. Wow.
what? What? What was the bear? What's the bear doing?
Some blast or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Breath of the Wild shot.
Yep, day and night cycle. Now this part had me. This is what had me, and I was like, I'm buying this.
What? What?
Yeah, I'm like,
What?
You can
Man,
just do that?
yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, we out here flying now?
You're too busy wondering if you should.
I wish I had these abilities in my life.
This is the game. Wow.
I'm like,
And I-
absolutely yes, absolutely yes.
Uh-oh. Dare I say it? Ghost of Yote who?
Right.
I haven't gotten it yet either because too many games.
Yeah, the game is clean.
money.
It is so much fun. I'm enjoying it a whole heck of a lot.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's free.
yeah, it's
Wait,
free.
So
Jay
you said
Biggs,
PC,
that's only
right?
for Game of the Year. That's only for Game of the Year nominated games only. For that.
You said it was PC, right? PC.
PC and PS5.
Do you know how many gigs it was for PS5?
No, but I can tell you it's a lot of gigs for PC. It was
man.
I have more
Not
storage on
90.
PC than I do PS5.
um
Like
I
Marvel
can-
Rivals and Fortnite, they won't stop racking up the gigs. I'm starting to run out of space just for 2 games.
Oh
oh
man.
yeah.
I haven't even checked the size of that. Let me double check. I'm curious.
I think Fortnite I checked it said 90, and then Marvel Rivals I believe is around the same.
Oh.
And then I have Monster
Let me
Hunter
see.
Wilds downloaded, so it's like those 3 games are like.
Oh yeah.
The worst one was Call of Duty. I remember when I had Call of Duty. It was like the only game on PlayStation 5. I was like, how's this even possible? How's it destroying my memory? Like,
Yeah. The last Call of Duty I played, the Modern Warfare in 2019, it took like over 100 gigs just to install my PS4 at the time.
Okay,
So I
okay,
was
well,
like-
okay. Well then, considering it's in the middle of there, it says that for a PC it's 100 gigs and PS5 is somewhere between 80 to 100. So it's not bad.
That's
It's
not too
it's the size of a regular size game.
yeah.
That's okay.
Clearly the
You can
visuals
just do a lot of
really
stuff in it, so you could probably just play off that for a good minute.
Yeah, and it does one thing. Actually, the one thing that I really like about it. Oh, so there's so many pieces. Sorry, I'm about to really step in and sell y'all on this, right?
Yeah.
So there's so many pieces in this game that really like do it for me. For one, it
What up,
sets
Vito?
up like how in most MMOs like you run to a person, then like another person comes with a quest and another one, then next thing you know you got 25 quests sitting all around you and they're all like dotted on the map and you're like, where do I really go? Like, what do I really do? You can turn that off. You can turn that off so that you only have one quest at a time that you
Beautiful.
specifically want to go to, whether it's the main quest or the side quest. So then it feels even more like an actual like single player game. I have played multiplayer too. That's really fun. They do raids and stuff like that, which is really cool.
Man.
Hanging
Is it
out
like
with other people.
seamless?
Yes.
Wow.
Um, when you're in the single player world though, so it's set up like if you choose to be single player, like the world is single player. You don't really run into other people. Rarely do you run into somebody else. And every now and then, if you like get to a fort or get to a boss or anything like that, there will be a sword sitting there. And if you choose to join as an online, then you can jump into the online and fight that way, or just walk right into the arena and fight them by yourself. Another thing, and actually I think this is the biggest thing. Now let me turn this down because I want y'all to really like grasp what I'm saying right now. The coolest thing, no, I'm gonna save that right before this. So in creating a character, it is the most advanced created character that I've seen as far as like visuals and faces go. Like they do like every small little piece, which is a lot, but if you're a creative character type of person, like you've got a whole lot to work with. What's really dope though is that they also have another option where it uses a voice analyzer. And so if you have a mic like this or on your PS5, it tells you to read out a sentence and it analyzes your voice and creates your character based on how you sound.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
I've been
very
You
waiting
gotta
to
stop
it.
impressing me with this game, Sam. So I'm about to download it off the strength of let me check. You know what? You sold me on it. This could be perfect to dabble in before Metroid Prime 4 takes over.
It's good, I'm telling you. But that's not the greatest thing. That's not the greatest thing.
Man, there's more.
Yes. So the greatest thing that they have done in this game is utilize AI within the NPCs. So there's certain NPCs that you walk up to and you'll have a conversation with, right? So I'm walking up to this guy. I'm in the middle of this temple, right? And this guy is practicing his kung fu. And I talked to him and he's like, you know, I've been practicing for days and days and days. But what really is the point of me practicing if throughout my life when I don't have a wife to show for it, right? So immediately I'm like, like this is I don't even think it's a cutscene. I think it's just like a unvoiced script, right? Immediately pops up the window like a chat room window on the side, right? And so it says everything that he just said, and I'm like, huh. So I start typing, and I say something to the effect of, "It's okay. You're practicing for right now. You're preparing for your future, right?" Immediately he answers back and is like, "But what is the point of looking forward to a future if I don't have somebody with me right now?" And I'm like, okay, what do I say to that? I'm like, well, I said down the road you're gonna want to have kids with the woman of your dreams, and you're going to want to pass down everything that you learned to them. And so you're creating a generational wealth. And he was like, many things. He's like, you know, that's a great idea. I'm glad you talked about generational wealth. I'm really looking forward to actually growing a family. And one day and I'm like actually having a legit conversation with an NPC. And it's not like,
That's fascinating.
yeah, it's not like a slow conversation like they think about it. It's like this. And so I'm like typing back and forth, and we're like 10 messages down. And I'm like, yo, I'm talking to an NPC.
That is great.
That's a smart
Wow.
use of AI. Like,
Yeah, I've been wondering
like,
how
I know-
we can use AI properly, and like that is
There's-
like
that's a good
You're
way. There's
breaking
nuanced
stuff.
ways.
That
It's just not let's replace people or whatever straight up and make like poor copies of real things. This,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna download this. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out tomorrow because I got some stuff to work on, but I'm gonna definitely check it out before we meet.
Take
up
your
again
time.
next
It's hot.
podcast.
It's hot. And there's also,
Yeah.
and if you really still weren't interested, there's also Kung Fu Hustle Masters in the game. So
I
yeah,
love that movie.
yeah. Movie is fire. Movie is fire. So
Real quick.
Oh man.
so shout outs to Vito because shout outs to him in the chat. But shout outs to him because he was the one to bring it back up to my attention. The game is absolutely fire. Definitely check it out. And he's not the only one in the game who does the AI conversations. I found quite a few of them, and they all have situations. And you do have to talk to them. Well, you don't have to talk to them, but you do have to talk to them if you want to build your friendship and relationships with them, which comes in handy down the road. Can't tell you why, but it does come in handy down the road. So yeah, man. So that's what I've been playing.
Man,
Yeah.
forget what I'm playing. Mine's all the expected things.
Boy.
This needs to be what I'm about to install this. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
What was the name again? It was.
It's called Where Winds Meet.
I put a link to the Steam page in the chat.
Oh,
did-
thank you, Geronimo.
Yeah, 'cause
Appreciate
I
that.
literally just have it up on another screen. I was looking like, because I kind of forgot about this game. This was like one of those random games.
Mhm.
Oh,
It showed up in a PlayStation Direct twice, I want to say.
Yeah, it was one of the man, at least 2
Oh,
years,
library.
maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And the first time they showed it, I thought, oh, this is just a knockoff of Ghost of Tsushima. And that was without seeing anything else. So I
Mhm.
kind of forgot about it. Until recently, I started seeing stuff about like over a week ago, and I was like, "This is out."
Yeah.
And
I didn't
it's
I didn't
free to
realize it
play.
was out either. And Vito, like I said, he said like 2 weeks ago, shout outs to Where Winds Meet. And it just like guys went through one ear and out the other. It was like, oh yeah, shout outs to that.
Yeah, somebody you just gotta have something. You gotta show, like you showed us, or like Vito showed you, like just legit how
Mhm.
it goes to be like, okay, bet. Instead of being like, yo, it's hype, this and the other, or like Twitter speak, oh, it's peak or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Everyone says stuff like that. You gotta see it to believe it,
Yeah.
and I believe it.
It's good, man. It's good. If you guys have any other games that you would like to shout out that you have been playing, please feel free to put it in the comment section below. And we still will shout it out. Because you know how we do. What's interesting is, it's because this is so wide. So let me unwiden this because I'm like, wait, why are these so wide here? Doesn't make any kind of sense. So y'all know what it is. Oh, real quickly here. Also, make sure you guys hit the like button because we really appreciate that.
Hit the like and share the stream link, please.
Yes. Let me take that out. There we go. Next, y'all know what it is. This is SNN, brought to you by the Sandstorm Rebirth Network.
Rebirth.
Hey, we did it. So on this piece of breaking news, we actually got a smaller game title here. That finally, I guess this developer, I don't know the name of the developer, but the developer decided to take it upon themselves to, dare I say, do what Nintendo don't.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like saying that.
For Kyle could be like, what?
Right. Ask him now. Do it now.
Make the 3D Mario $80.
Oh.
So we have a little game known as Wild Blue Skies.
Oh yes.
I have so much stuff.
I know, right? I feel like we all do. It's just like
a great conversation.
mm.
I'm excited about this one.
It's so funny because there's so many references that are like,
It's basically just a filter over
yeah,
Star Fox. This is
yeah.
Yeah, and I like this art style surprisingly. I thought it'd be like, oh, this is cheap or whatever, but I actually like. This
No,
art style.
I love this. Like,
Okay, cool.
I'm like, I cannot wait to talk about this. But it also gets me a little mad at Nintendo, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really have to pick the scenic route?
Chuck. I don't know. I call his name funny.
Thanks, Bowie. Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to figure out who's like what character,
Yeah.
but they're all kind of their own individual character, actually.
Yep.
That's Peppy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chuck is Peppy. The little lizard dude
lizard
kind of reminds
thing
me of Slippy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Rob, obviously.
Yeah, that's the robot.
Yeah. Yep.
That's Slippy right there.
Yeah. There it is.
Use
There
the
you use
bit.
the boost. Oh, barrel roll.
Do a bit right. I'm waiting for it. Do a barrel roll.
So then row,
I think that's so
Roll's gotta be
iconic you can't
also-
use it.
Yeah.
Like instead of a barrel roll, do you say
He's a hammer.
do a spin?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Did they say it?
I don't know. I don't think
The barrel
so.
roll on this? I don't know. That might be a
It's
little
just
close.
implied.
This dude reminds me of Leon Kennedy a little bit.
Yeah.
Not Kennedy, Leon, the lizard dude.
The lizard, yeah. Is he a hammerhead?
The hammerhead shark. Which is awesome because they're in the ocean. That is cool. Great dialogue.
Right. Do a barrel spin.
A barrel spin. You should have said a jet spin or something.
Grim Claw. That's gonna be Wolf.
You'll never
Right.
escape and
Grimclaw.
Yeah.
Status report.
I would get this. Yeah, depending on the price, I would definitely do it.
Check in.
Blue bombers. Even Capcom like, huh?
Right.
I'm doing great.
Oh, he's definitely Falco.
Oh, you think he's
That
Falco?
works. I thought that was
Oh,
Slippy.
oh, maybe
I think
that-
I think
maybe
Rose
that's
is
Falco.
Falco.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, Rose Falco. Cause Thorn is like, he's not like super goofy like Slippy, but he has that kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. There's nothing on my tail. It's like, nah, bro. Like,
Falco. I guess I should be thankful.
Right.
we got all that dialogue.
nice shooting, Fox.
Jeez, I've been saved by Fox. How so?
Yeah. Well, I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to play that. Yeah, I don't know. It's literally just Star Fox. I've been hungry for Star Fox. I'm like, come on. I can only play Star Fox 64 for so many times.
Right.
And then, Starlink was a good scratch, but that was a while ago.
Yeah. Yeah. How
Oh,
you
yeah.
feeling about it, Geronimo?
This is
All right, so
Storm.
I'm of two minds of this. One, I actually like this showing. I can tell from like the previous video they did. It was like very basic, but this one
Mhm.
shows more polish and everything. I like the locale. It's stormy. We're flying over water. I don't want to say it's Aquas because Aquas is underwater,
Right.
but it's I forgot what planet it was if it's stormy in 64. But anyway, yeah. So it looks great. We got our kit. We had talked about it. The archetypes are there. Use the boost Bowie. That's cool. I'm not. That's the callbacks. But the only thing though, and I know this is early on, but it just looks like more Star Fox 64, which is great. But for me personally, I want to see like more than just something that's very familiar to what I played plenty of times
Right.
before. That's just me personally.
That's a good point.
So that's really it. Like, it looks great so far. I like the art style. It looks smooth. It's a dev build. It's on PC. It looks smooth, runs smooth. I just want to see when we get, I guess, farther down. I want to see what differentiates it more to Star Fox than just it's Star Fox with a different skin. They're called Blue Bombers instead of Team Star Fox and XYZ.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I'm probably gonna support it regardless, because yes, I do want another Star Fox. I would like. I mean, honestly, this probably a hot take, but I would honestly. I've always had the thought of like Star Fox should have continued in the what Star Fox Assault did back in the day, where not only were dogfighting, flying around, and everything, but like you get on the ground, you infiltrate bases, and that wasn't perfect on the GameCube. But I always felt like that base. I feel like that could have been the future of Star Fox instead of I mean, Command's his own thing.
Yeah.
Zero is Star Fox 64 again with some ideas that Miyamoto had before, and then of course the gamepad. It took a while to get used to it, but I'm not gonna talk. We're not talking about that. That's history. Overall, I like what we saw here. I just want to see more that differentiates it from just Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
I feel that. Yeah, when I first saw this, I mean, yeah, it's really cool, right? Somebody was just like, since you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna do it myself, I guess.
Do you know the team that's actually working on this, or who's working on it?
No.
So it's
don't.
a studio. It's led by Giles Goddard, who was part of that team that made Star Fox 64 back in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah. The I forgot the dev's name, but they've actually made another game before this called I think it's called Curse the Golf. It was like that 2D kind of golfing game, puzzly golfing game. Yeah. So this is like Giles Goddard himself. Like, I don't know if he's like, I think he's directing it or producing at the very least, but clearly a brain from the Star Fox 64 is working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's as far as it gonna be like quality wise, I think we don't have anything to worry about that.
Yeah.
So it's in good hands.
I think I mean, it looks good, right? It looks great.
Yeah.
And like I share your sentiments. Like while you're doing all the same Star Foxy stuff, like show me something that's different than Star Fox. Where and I'm not even talking about like a competitor. I don't care about like competition with Star Fox. I don't need that. But just show me something that is like, man, this brings me back to those days. But we have somebody, we have a new team, running that kind of on rail shooter. With that being said, I wholeheartedly think that Star Fox needs to be outside of the on rails genre at this point. Like, give Star Fox its Breath of the Wild moment, and Starlink wasn't it. I think it was a step towards the right direction as far as that goes. But one of the things that I think about a lot, especially, and you don't have to be honest with you honestly. So a lot of people are clamoring for give me something like else other than Star Fox 64, right? And all they know is Star Fox 64 at this point. I don't even care if you give me Star Fox 64, but allow me to have the freedom to actually like fly around like myself. Because one of the things that I thought about that could progress the gameplay of Star Fox forward, even if you wanted to keep it the same, is that we know next to nothing about none of these cities or these places that we go to, except for the on the rails part that we see, right? So like Corneria, fourth planet on the Lilat system. We get there and it's all ruins, but I'm assuming are only seeing a small portion of Corneria. But we don't get to see it as a whole. Like, allow us to see what the planet's like, even if it's being enslaved or not enslaved. Let us hop out of the ship, do some missions like inside buildings or something like that, in caves, what have you, jump back in the ship and be able to go to different planets at our own pace. You don't even have to give us that many planets that are in Star Fox 64. You know what I mean? But you can make a solar system out of it, just like Starlink. And you can fly
it out.
Yeah. And you can fly to different ones. Now, to keep us from progressing all the way to Sector Z is the last one, right? Sector Z, Venom.
Yeah.
To keep us from moving into Venom, all you do is just throw in a bunch of, you know, star destroyers, if you will, star destroyer ships that make it like pretty much impossible to, you know, pass the blockade just in your little ride. You know what I'm saying? So
You could copy Star Wars and just we need to open up the Death Star shields before we can get in or something.
yeah,
Yup.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
the Great Fox, and suddenly that's the Death Star. Just transforms, and then just becomes a big laser. And then General Pepper's like, press the button.
right.
Boom! No more Andros. And then suddenly there's an actual real threat, like a
Mhm.
brand new, not like an Aperoid Queen from Assault. That was mad. That was actually annoying, low key. But like some brand new, and it can
Right.
explain the Andros lore.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it would be cool, especially to get to fish in that lore, like you said. Like we need some lore for Star Fox out of the main stuff that we get. I want to know more about Cat's relationship with is it Fox or Falco?
Shit, I gotta replace Star Fox 64. It's been a minute, but
Yeah.
it's one of them. It's one of them for sure.
Yeah. So
Definitely not Slippy.
I need right, definitely not Slippy. Slippy too old.
Slippy got a wife in Command, right?
He does. He does.
My man's got a whole wife.
Like, I got a family at home, Fox. We have to fly, make it back in one piece.
My little Slippies.
But
Whoa, pause,
Slippy.
pause, super pause.
Oh yeah, pause. Oh, pause. Illegal
My little-
formation.
My little tadpoles. Super pause.
that's like the
Offside.
twist of the game in the next one. He's gonna be like, my children are tadpoles, and they just summon out of his like
Right.
Oh yeah. All those smaller R wings or whatever.
Are those warts? No, they're my kids' home.
But
Oh,
I
man.
well, I feel frustrated also seeing the game because
Yeah.
there's two thoughts I have of it. I mean, yes, like just simply we don't have Star Fox and on this like Switch besides Starlink, and that's frustrating. But also like to take it further, I'm also like looking at this, and I like the art style. I like I don't know, I like vibrant colors. And also it's I'm assuming this is an indie. It's gonna be pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
say
probably no more.
$30.
Yeah, I think 30.
Something like that. I'm feeling slightly frustrated because I'm like, man, you know, like the whole like Nintendo, they literally, like, quite literally, Nintendo can't do this because one thing I'm noticing is like, I'm playing Donkey Kong, and I went to my friend's house, and he was playing Animal Crossing, and I'm like, just like observing these games, I'm like, these are pretty high quality. Like Nintendo has gotten to that point where the games are high quality. They have really great visuals. But that also means it's like I feel like we're just never gonna get like smaller projects because I swear I heard them say that before. That they while they're doing the big releases, they also want to do smaller projects that have better budgets and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, and I feel like I'm trying to think as a gamer, would I be happy if Nintendo made kind of a smaller indie like Star Fox game, made it like $30 or $40 and sent it out? Would I enjoy playing that, or does every game Nintendo make have to be this grand project where they have to like really brainstorm what could we make Star Fox into the big new thing, and what's the big new project that it's going to focus around and stuff? And it's like,
To
don't know.
be honest with you,
then
I
also with that clutter, the library is full of if they make too many of those. I don't know. I'm like thinking about that.
I think honestly they could have both, at least for Star Fox. I think it would be really cool if they told if they did the Spider-Man to Miles Morales to Spider-Man 2 thing. So like we already have, Star Fox 64. Nobody needs to really go back and like catch that again, right? But if you made like a smaller title, $20 or $30, that was a Star Fox, smaller team, got that together and made that game, and then you talk about a full 3D Star Fox game coming at a later date, that is like the actual like next episode, if you would,
Mhm.
So you got like the half leap and then you got the actual next episode. I think that would be really good, like especially if you could. I think they would have to time it though, right? You can't have this like half leap Star Fox game come out and then like 2-3 years later then you're dropping the next Star Fox game, because people are going to be like, well, that's it, that's all we get, that's all the love we get.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have to be almost in the same year or the next cycling year that you got like the bigger title. Like, okay, we're giving this to you now, shadow drop, boom, you can play this Star Fox game. It'll tell you the events, and then going into Star Fox 3, I think that's what you could call it, since there's Star Fox and Star Fox 2, well, or whatever,
They could do a Star Fox. I mean, Star Fox 2. It's not like super well known outside of us, that follow everything or are more hardcore enthusiasts or whatever.
Right.
They could do like they could do a 3, and then like maybe like if they want to consider like Assault, I guess Command had like those what if endings for a lot of the storylines or whatever.
Mhm.
They could kind of make those kind of be like that didn't happen, quote unquote, but they can introduce or reintroduce some, or even Star Fox Adventures by Rare. They could reintroduce a lot of those characters and some of those worlds in like a 3. And they can just continue forward, like go to new parts of the Lilac system.
Yeah.
Finally introduce Cat and that other oh god, was it like a dog? I forgot
Yeah,
her
there was
name.
another
Maybe
one. Yeah.
from the poodle type
Crystal.
character. I think Crystal, yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, not just Crystal, but there was somebody else. She was in Star Fox 2. I'm blanking, but there's another character. Basically, just reintroduce them into, bring them all in the fold,
Mhm.
and kind of go forward with the characters, and the
Yeah.
story.
Because one last thing, like, I also know for a fact that these fools ain't the only 4 people flying around in this whole galaxy trying to
No,
save the
yeah.
whole galaxy. Like,
Right.
they've got more than just those 4 people, just those 4 people as a team. Like, there's other people out there a part of Star Fox. So, like, show me that, like, even if they're incompetent, even if they're like the soldiers in Metroid, you know what I'm saying? Like, show me that, at least let me see them fall, and some of them, pew 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 pew, and we know that for a fact because Wolf used to be one of them. So,
Yep.
and what's Pigma? Can't stand Pigma.
Pigma. I hate Pigma.
Can't stand Pigma.
Pigma.
Yeah.
Oh man. But we do have examples of those smaller, like what I'm mentioning about the smaller games. Like we have the Kirby Dream Buffet,
Mhm.
Pokemon Quest. Like
Yeah.
they do have these smaller budget games. Like Game Builder Garage was another one of them.
Mhm.
Big
Oh,
Brain
yeah, that's
Academy.
true.
Like they have a
Dragon-
couple. I don't know if it was Big Brain Academy or if it was Brain Age. It was one of those. We got one of those on the Switch. One.
It was a Brain Age. I forgot what it was called though.
But like we have some of those smaller titles, and I'm like, man, like it'd be kind of cool if you had kind of like almost a small indie-like team, just make a quick Star Fox game. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I think I would enjoy that if you made like smaller games, like that they're not going to be 40 plus hours, 30 plus hours. They could be a 10-hour experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Order, and I'll be happy with that. Another example are like the 99s. They got F-Zero 99, the Mario 35. Like
Mhm.
you got some smaller projects that I think were quite a hit. It's like you can give us more of those. Why not?
Yeah.
Even the DLCs themselves, all the DLCs are all $20 to $30, and they have like a lot to them. So I'd be kind of, I don't know, I think it'd be kind of interesting if they were to do something like that. That's why I'm frustrated, because I'm like looking at this gameplay and being like, dang, like this is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I wish Nintendo could have made something like this real quick with a small team, dished it out. I would have paid 20, 30 and enjoyed the ride.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna do that. They're gonna want to get these like big games, $70, and kind of just end it there.
What's
A little frustrating.
what's interesting about this game too, we know that Nintendo really doesn't jump on things until they have like some sort of mechanic around it
That's
for the
exactly
most part.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
but-
gotta charge full price or close to it for most
the-
things.
But the
fortunately.
thing is like the Switch. I always thought the Switch could play well with it. You may have to figure out some of the other controllers with it or controls with it. But if you have, dang, I wish I had my Switch down here. If you have, especially with mouse controls now, right? So if you have
Oh yeah.
a Switch controller horizontal like this, and then you have one controller up like this, you can use this for steering, right? And the top button for your lasers, the bottom button for your bombs, move around that way. And then you can use this for boost or, backpedaling or doing like going to the side for like the barrel rolls. Like there's some stuff you can do with it, and it still make it intuitive, but you just got to do it. But I say all that to say, if there was any other game out there that you wanted a developer, and I'm not saying what specific developer, but if you wanted a developer to do we might as well just take this in our own hands and make one. What one of those games alike would you like those to be?
Wait, repeat the question. Like it's
Oh well, F-Zero.
F-Zero. So if they're out of the games that are out there that Nintendo has that still hasn't like come out yet, which one of
Oh.
those games would you
Oh.
like to take in your like for somebody to take into their own hands and make we'll just do this ourselves?
yeah. If
Oh,
you
with
had
Forza.
a position of power into Nintendo, I think I was watching the Kit and Crystal podcast where they were mentioning like you need to have a champion. pretty
Yeah.
much, like one of the big Nintendo heads to like
Yeah, because Star Fox
Yeah.
is one of Miyamoto's children, and
sponsor a game essentially.
unfortunately,
Like
Yeah.
yeah, like Miyamoto is essentially Pikmin. Pikmin only stands because of Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miyamoto Pikmin goes with him. I don't know after Pikmin 4 maybe now Pikmin has its own.
I don't know who directed and did Pikmin 4. I don't think Miyamoto did because he's being Mr. Walt Disney
he's
for
doing his own
Nintendo
thing.
right now.
But he's
Yeah.
like he's a champ. They say a champion where he
I know exactly what you mean though, Cisco. Like how like Aonuma is for like Zelda altogether,
Mhm.
Sakamoto for 2D Metroid, and Tanabe for Metroid Prime, and then so on and
Mhm.
so forth.
So if I was so exactly. If I was like a champion with be able to either the director or something and get one of those old IPs out, I would do Ice Climbers.
Mm.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do
Actually,
Ice
you can do it.
Oh,
You can
I
do
don't
it.
know, that'd be
My
hard,
time.
though.
He's only
would
got
be-
one game.
Yeah.
No, F-Zero would be cool. Man, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. You go
Actually,
first. I had it, but
I mean, we're talking about Star Fox. Actually, Star Fox
Star
would be
Fox
the
would be a
number
good
one, but we're
Mhm.
talking about it already, so I'm not gonna count it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say
Arms,
F-Zero.
I would love another Arms, but I don't think I would want to direct that. We need maybe
yeah.
Telltale Arms or something would be cool. We're talking about
They were
stuff.
gonna. They had a thing with when Nintendo had like a thing with like Dark Horse Comics. Oh god, was it like late 2017? They announced like a comic,
Yeah.
like a side comic for that game's world or whatever.
Mhm.
But I think they just said forget it, and
I
then
think-
that's that. And now it's years later.
Yeah, I think like I feel like we not too long ago we had that that Punch Out style game.
Thunder something.
Yeah,
Thunder Ray.
Thunder
Oh.
Ray. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
I
that wasn't
mean
too
to
long
get
ago.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't mind a game that's similar to Punch Out, not similar to Punch Out, because I feel like that's basically just a rhythm based game. But if you surrounded a Punch Out game, maybe mixed with Knockout, like actual Knockout,
I would love to
Um,
Punch Out.
yeah,
Mm.
I think that would
ideas.
be. I think that'd be really fun.
I'm trying to think what else in the toy bin. IPs
And
Nintendo
we
does.
got, like you mentioned, F-Zero.
Yep.
There's an indie game kind of
F-Zero.
sort of doing the F, like the memes of like, why don't they make an F-Zero where Captain Falcon jumps out and fights? There's an indie game right now. It's in early access. It's called XF Extreme Formula. I posted on Twitter before, not recently. That game is actually pretty sick. But I can tell they're still working on the story bits. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Codename Steam. Though. We need another codename Steam.
Yo,
You know,
yeah,
I
I
love
forgot
that
that was
game.
there.
3DS. Punch Out.
Yeah.
I'll shill for the Golden Sun fans.
Golden Sun. Yep.
I've never
another
played it,
one.
so I can't say
Joking
much.
said
about
Ice
Golden Sun.
Climbers, and then you got Kid Icarus. Think about rivals, but
Yeah,
see what happened with Emio. Okay. All right.
Wave race.
Emio. All right. Bring up Emio. Yeah, because we have the Famicom.
True.
We have 1 and 2 and Emio, which was a brand new game. I don't know how much it sold. I'm gonna be honest.
They probably had expectations for it.
Yeah, because they're promoting it like crazy. As much as I respect
full
them
price
for doing
visual
that, but-
novel. Yeah.
Woo, it was $60. Now, if you dabble into the
Yeah.
visual novel genre of video games, they don't go to $60. They're always
don't.
like they're always
Yeah.
20 and below. And arguably one of the biggest visual novel games right now is Doki Doki. You can get that for like $5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
for
okay,
pennies.
also I got to call it out. This is just a hot take. A lot of people love bringing up Emio. Like a lot of not saying the one in the chat, but I when Emio came out, I saw so many Nintendo fans being like, "This is the greatest visual novel ever made." Blah blah. Blah. I'm like, all right,
Right.
$60. There's something about this because
Yeah.
that game is not it. I'm sorry, that game is
No.
not.
I've
I'm like
kind of
the end,
I've
and the
kinda-
story has barely progressed. Like
oh,
that
really?
is
Like,
not.
do you
that
have
good.
it?
I have
have
it.
it,
I'm at the end.
Okay.
I
Oh,
just-
okay.
now every time I boot it up, I just want to throw up. I just like I'm done with this game. This game is so annoying. Like the
Wow.
music-
Is it
music
because
so
of like
deep.
the puzzly stuff or whatever?
There's no puzzle. You're just kind of like
Not? Oh, okay. I
you're
got
just
that
kind
now.
of like it's a point and click. Which again, like $60. If it was like a $10 game, I wouldn't be complaining. But it's a $60 game. There
Oh,
is
wow.
quality to it. The models look really great. The music's really good. But the story, I think, is so lackluster. And I called out some
Really?
of these Nintendo fans that were like saying it was like the greatest. And I'm like, so you said it was the greatest. When does it get good? Oh, I never finished that game. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yikes.
Same
Yeah, I
people
heard
that
it had
said
a
Mario
crazy
Luigi
ending.
Brothers was
Wonder.
fantastic.
But I don't know the story. And the only
The
visual
same
novel
people, man. Mario and Luigi Brothers ship. They play like the first like couple hours and like, they're in the tutorial area. And they're like, this is cute. Yeah, Luigi's cute. All right, I'm done with this game. It's a 10 out of 10 game. Nintendo's great. Bro, did you play through it? The game never ends. It's so
that's the thing that gets me. That's the thing that gets me a lot. I think we've touched on this on the show before, and even just in random Twitter conversations. I've had this realization with Metroid Prime, specific, like not just the one game, but the franchise in general. Because a lot of people online be like, bring back Metroid Prime, whatever, this and the other. Cool. When Prime Remaster came out, I saw a lot of different takes on the game. And I could tell a few things. I could tell though, like those of us who have loved the original game, playing GameCube, Wii U, whichever. And you're just like, oh yeah, another great, nice quality of life updates. Graphics look great, this and the other. I'm ready for Prime 4. And you had some people who are like, oh wow, this game, I don't know where to go. And I'm like, but I thought you was saying you played Metroid Prime, bro.
Yes, sir.
I thought you played it. And then people are like, oh yes, finally,
Oh, wow.
Metroid Prime, I'm ready. 40, Shadow Drop, bro, I'm ready. And I'm like, all right, well, let's see them sell just over a million.
Screaming the loudest for Metro Prime 4. The ones
Right.
that didn't play Metro Prime 1 or any of them.
Right. And then I'm not gonna go into it.
Yeah, I got you
I'm
started.
not gonna go too deep. No spoilers at all. But like with some of the takes from like the recent Prime 4 previews, I could tell that too. Again, I was like, yeah, no, some of y'all did not play. Y'all did not finish Prime 2. You did not finish Prime 3. You read IGN's previews from 07 or 04 or whatever magazine. You just saw the little beginning parts. You didn't get past the first hour. I don't want to hear it. But anyway, I'm gonna chill on it. But yeah, it's
No, but
funny
I
how
share
certain fans be.
frustrations. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, dang. I mean, I get the games aren't. They're really really good. There's certain things that aren't perfect, of course, but it's just
Right.
like I could tell. You can tell when someone has criticism and they've played the medium. They've experienced enough of it, so they can have an informed opinion that's not just YouTuber XYZ did a 15-20 minute diatribe on it, and now that's their opinion because they like the YouTuber. It's like, okay, there's constructive criticism on certain things, So
Yep.
but yeah, it's crazy how the discourse of stuff can go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure. But I do, but there is some truth to what the statement of like people want revivals, but then essentially they don't sell well. We
Right.
did see that with Metro Prime Remaster, and I believe also
Right.
Mario RPG did not sell numbers that we all thought it would,
Yeah, I
considering
guess so.
the hype around Geno for Smash back in the day. But
Yeah,
I
not
don't know.
looking. What was it? I never played the original Mario RPG because I did not have a Super Nintendo growing up, and I played it with the remake. I didn't get it day one. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit later on like a discount, and I played through was it early this year, late last year? No, it was late last year, and I enjoyed it front to back. It was a fun, nice, lean RPG experience. It was great. But at the same time, I was like, why people? I mean, Geno, I get it, but at the same time, why I like Geno so much? Like during the Smash Brothers days of like,
yeah,
he would have been cool, but like, this might be a hot take too, but like Mallow is right there. Like I use Mallow a bit more than Geno. I'm not even gonna front. I use Mallow more than Geno.
It's just a monkey see, monkey do situation. Like I remember they announced, what was it? Devil May Cry 4, was it? And people were like, Dante for Smash. And then it was like this massive push for Dante. And I believe is that when they announced Byleth or something? It was like the next Nintendo Direct
it was
the
that
next
time.
day.
Yeah.
And then people were like, Dante, it's Dante. And like the thousands of comments screaming Dante. And I'm like, you
I think
guys
there was
just
a fake
decided
rumor on-
today that you wanted Dante in Smash. And then you get mad at Nintendo for not honoring that the very next day of when you decided you wanted Dante in Smash. Like, I'm just like, where did this come from? I didn't hear about Dante in Smash during the Wii U era or even when Smash Ultimate came out. No, they decided it. All of a sudden, people really, really, really wanted Dante the day before the Nintendo Direct, where they announced Violet or some character, and it was just like, what are you guys doing? So I see that on the internet a lot. People just have like randomly one day, and right now we're seeing that with Miles McKenzie with Prime 4. Randomly, one person was like, I don't like this, and then now everyone's just jumping on that.
I mean,
Right.
I understand the dialogue is, MCU exists in the other. I'm a Marvel fan. It's in the other. I understand that all the memes like, oh, he's behind me, isn't he? Like that type stuff. It's corny. I get it, and it's played out. It's been done before. But to say that this is what the game is going to be 100% of the time, no. Like again, I'm gonna stop. That's last week's news. I'm not doing Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
true.
I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to
Metroid Prime 4 is old.
I don't want to take over the show and be Metroid Prime preview frustration. But but nah, for real though, it's wild. Yeah, revivals. It's about. That's why a lot of publishers are just like, should we do these remakes or re-releases, remasters, whatever? Because it may not even lead to, if they have plans for a brand new entry in the series or whatever, it may not lead to, let's do the thing. And I think that's why, Nintendo had NST or however that story went, and they made F-Zero 99, which I enjoyed. F-Zero 99 is a great game. Sure, it's not F-Zero GX2 or even F-Zero X2 or something like that, but I think it's a very good game, a very good way to bring F-Zero back in the modern day in a way that kind of has a different twist on the gameplay. So I honestly do think there's gonna be a new F-Zero sometime during the Switch 2 era. I do think there's gonna be a new F-Zero game. Now, how is it gonna be? I don't know. I hope it's not a full $70 thing. That I hope is like you said, Cisco, where it's like more of a let's keep our expectations lower, let's keep the scope lower, let's have it a lower price type of a game or whatever. So more people can be like, "Oh, this is a little, cheaper. It's not $70. It's not $80 Mario Kart World or whatever."
They need to kind of have a solution. Not every game can be 70. I really hope that we start having. I'm trying to bring in PlayStation and trying to think of like how they were handling things. Not every single game's 70. I think they've had some titles that were not that price. But
yeah, I mean, Astrobot was 60.
Astrobot was 60. Well,
which I
well,
mean, that's
so-
still high, but it
Yeah.
wasn't 70.
Well, I want to go back to the F-Zero because it's actually funny we've been talking about F-Zero because
Yeah.
I've actually had the craziest like motivation for F-Zero starting 2 days ago, where I was just
Oh,
like,
really?
I was with my buddy and I was like just talking to him like, dude, like Captain Falcon is in Smash, and I think Captain Falcon is arguably one of the most iconic characters of all of gaming. Even just the Falcon Punch, I think, is known like.
Oh yeah,
universally.
everybody knows.
That's
the Falcon.
everybody knows.
Everyone knows
Oh.
Falcon Punch.
And I'm like, and Nintendo's just sitting on this like icon of a game or of a character of a series, and like nobody, like they don't do anything with it. And I was like, I started talking about how Captain Falcon in all the Smash trailers and in previous games, there's a lot of charm. There's so much personality, a lot of that like Japanese style like randomness and goofiness.
Yeah.
They like-
yeah.
and I was like-
Comic book
And I related it. I was like, it reminds me of the randomness and goofiness that you see in Yakuza games. And so
Mhm.
then I was doing like a deep dive. I didn't know this. Found out that F-Zero
Sega?
GX was
Made by Sega.
directed by the guy who did Yakuza and
Yes, isn't that
Monkey Ball and all
crazy?
that. And I was like,
That's
I was
crazy.
so This all happened yesterday where I found this out. And I was so
Oh,
mind
wow.
blown. I was like calling people. I was like, "You're not gonna believe this!" Like I just figured this out. Linkachu, he's a big Yakuza guy, and I told him like, "You're not gonna believe this." Like, I was just randomly on this like thing about F-Zero, and then found all this out, and I'm like, so. And as soon as Donkey Kong's done, I think I'm gonna pop in because I saw it's on the GameCube online.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try
Yes, it plays
And
beautifully.
I've never
on
played that
there. I never owned it. Honestly, my exposure to F-Zero was Captain Falcon in Smash 64.
Mm.
It was him and Ness. I had no idea where back in the day. Like, and
Yeah,
I knew
Ness
about
was,
everybody.
Ness was new
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, because like I saw the F-Zero like Nintendo 64 box art, like the case, and like Blockbuster and like Toys R Us or whatever. But none of my friends growing up had the game. We all played Mario Kart, of course, or in 64. So we had like Diddy Kong Racing, Snowboard Kids, Extreme G. Like we had everything. There was so many different other type of games. Yeah. So like So GameCube came out. And they had the kiosk, in the store. And, it had Luigi's Mansion,
man.
Star Wars Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader, and it had F-Zero GX. And I was like, yo, that's Captain Falcon from Smash Brothers, like little kid. And the first time I played it, I was like, yo, it's going too fast. Yo, there's no items. What's going on? But I feel like it was like it's a hard game to like demo. Personally.
Right.
Well, even at a younger age, I was just like, man, this is hard. I'm gonna go back to Mario Kart. I'm gonna go back to Diddy Kong or whatever. And then fast forward to what was it, Brawl? Or was it Brawl? Something maybe it was Brawl. Where they had the thing Sakurai put in there called the basically you can play like bite sizes of the old school games.
Yeah.
They're like
That's how I was introduced to so many games as a teenager. I was
Right?
like,
Yeah, that was my first time seeing Earthbound, and I was like, "This is where Ness is from." Like, I just didn't get it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then like, I don't know, a few years ago, I tried F-Zero X, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty good. It's pretty good." And I played on NSO as well. It's a little consistent on NSO, but I'm not like a hardcore F-Zero fan, so it doesn't bother me like that. And then of course GX is out, so now it's actually there. I can actually, you can actually play it for real. But man, it's like you gotta invest. It's like a fighting game. You have to invest in the mechanics of the F-Zero GX. So like the
Mhm.
story mode,
I
not for
heard
faint
that
of
game's
heart.
real tough.
it's brutal. It's not for the faint of heart. Like the story mode is brutal. Like it's tough, but it's one of those like it is like top tier like racing game for sure.
Mhm.
But I think there's a way to bring F-Zero back. I think there is a way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We had talked about this. Andre and I came up with an idea of it being a similar kind of setup as Mario Kart World, except for you get out and you drive to each of the races or each of the planets. You fly to each of the planets where the races are. You can interact with people, stuff like that, similar to Kirby Air Ride. You can choose to
Crazy you're saying this. So
Have
Sam,
a
so I'm gonna let you
skill
finish
tree.
though.
Beat
Yeah.
up people in Final Fantasy 15 fashion.
You know what I mean?
know.
Like, just you can go on bounty hunts. Since Final Falcon as a bounty hunter. I feel like there's plenty of to do in those pieces. If you're a bad guy in the series, you can try and steal it. You can do a bunch of stuff other than just racing, like straight up racing. But like the racing is obviously like the main core thing. But that's neither here nor there.
That's all the things you said, like as far as like going from planet to planet and like interacting with NPCs outside of the vehicle and like doing like bounty hunts or whatever races. That indie game I mentioned on Steam at XF Extreme Formula is doing just that. Like the race, it takes place in like its own like solar system. Like you'll have like Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and you'll have certain tracks around there that you race on. Some will like you'll be out in open, empty space, and in that game is like it's not the exact same boost thing. You have a thing where you have a health bar, but it's all like oxygen based. So if you're out in open space, there's no oxygen, so you can't boost like that. You have to just race. But in the recent thing it did like a month ago, you can go out into this hub area and talk with NPCs. You can like kind of side quests, like bounty race them and stuff. And you can do like hand-to-hand combat in certain levels too. And I'm like, this is kind of the game we've all kind of like theorized over the years. And this one person in Brazil is just making it slowly but surely. And it's on Steam. it's wild. Like that's kind of like to bring it back full circle. Funny enough. That's why Wild Blue Skies exists. It's that Thanos, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
Nintendo, I get it. You gotta make the perfect 3D Mario. You making Splatoon, all the Splatoons, this and the other. But yeah, there's a lot more potential with some of these IPs.
Yeah, we say all that to say, hopefully Nintendo will get to some of these smaller IPs, or even allow them to make smaller games with the smaller IPs, like Cisco said.
Yes.
Reach
Reach out to like indie devs, like that Cadence of Hyrule game from years ago.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's actually like the one time that they're like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that's exactly. Need more of that. I don't know how that story went, how that pitch happened, but it happened. And
I gave my money to Cadence of Hyrule. I didn't play it because it was too hard for me. I didn't understand the rhythm, but I gave my money to it, and it also like
I got it too. Yeah,
and I branched off, right? Like obviously I was excited about playing Zelda, so I bought Cadence, but that actually introduced me to Cadence, and then I went to PAX East, played the Rift of the Necromancer, and I ended up purchasing it. So like that helped the indie devs as well joining Nintendo on that collab. Like it helps both sides. Yeah, it also gives Nintendo a nice cheap alternative to playing some of their IPs in a new fashion. Like we need more of that, man. Nintendo could really kill it because Nintendo for a minute was really taking care of the indies, and I don't know, they kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. Getting too big again.
Yeah,
hopefully we get back to the hopefully we still get indies. That's kind of the big piece of it all, right? So
yeah, I think the first Indie World next year. I'm being optimistic. I think the first Indie World, or whatever they call it now. Whatever what I'm talking about, the indie showcase. I think the first one we're gonna start seeing like, okay, yeah, here are the indies on Switch too, for sure.
We better see that Witch and Wizard game come up soon, because they're killing me with that. I can't. Witchbrook, yes.
That's funny. I remember that.
Killing me right now.
That's
and I think it's from
dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say, everybody says that and they're like, you should expect it, and I'm like, no.
Oh, is that the new indie? We're waiting for it forever type thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's the new one.
Man.
So hopefully they show something off soon.
For real.
But that is going to be our breaking news with SNN, brought to you by the Sandstorm Show Network. Live and in the studio.
Yes.
Hey. Did that without a hitch.
Boom bop pow.
I was gonna say, I forgot. Tonight is the last night. If anyone here is interested, for the deals on those Amiibo, I believe for Best Buy,
Mhm.
Street Fighter amiibos are 15, and then all the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom amiibo are 10. So Sidon, the champions,
Oh.
they're gonna be 10.
Oh, okay.
If anybody
okay.
cares about them, I do want Sidon. I need to purchase that.
You
For
know,
10.
I just got these.
I want
two
the Kimberly
back
one
there, so,
from
but
Street
I wouldn't
Fighter.
mind.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind filling up the roster a little bit more. So we are on our main conversation. It's the last conversation of the night. Obviously, this is going to be the biggest and longest piece. Pause. That
Pause.
we have to talk about because there's a lot of stuff to get through for this. The one thing I want to say, hold on, I'm going to give him his time to actually say what he needs to say. Let me put the right kind of music on here for him. Somebody has something to tell you, and this is what we feel about the whole thing. It's all flopflation. It's all about flopflation. Brought to you by Mark Cerny. All right. With that being said, we got to talk about the 2025 Game Awards nominees. There's a list here, and actually, I was going to start at the top at first, but that's the most interesting conversation. So we're going to start at the bottom and actually work our way up. So let me see. What do I want to
Pull up my votes.
Oh yes. If you
I have
need
not
to.
voted. Let me
I voted. I got my stuff ready to go.
let me do it. This actually, I kind of waited because I knew we were going to talk about this, and I don't remember all the nominees. There's a couple of like, oh no, what there's
Mhm.
something missing, but you know.
So just so you know, in the chat, you guys are more than welcome to throw out who you feel like is going to win each of these places. We're going to tell you who we know is going to win, and then we will also tell you who we would like to win, because
Yep.
some of these are pretty much like givens. So with that being said, I will also bring this up so that everybody can see the nominees as well. Here we are. And the first one that we have is most anticipated. So the most anticipated that we have for this year, or for coming next year, is 007, First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. Geronimo, who's your most anticipated, and who do you think is going to win?
My most anticipated from this list is Marvel's Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the most anticipated game, probably more than likely, period, Grand Theft Auto 6. Good lord.
I think the worst part is that I've seen some stuff saying that it's not showing up until it's going to have another delay and it's going to move into 27.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, me neither.
If they do that though, I still think it's gonna come to Switch 2. I'm doing that Hail Mary as far as it's gonna happen. But if they're gonna do that, they need to at least have it ready day and day for PC as well. Like, stop playing games.
Yeah.
They need to do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Cisco. Who's your most anticipated, and who do you think is gonna actually win?
It's the exact same answer. Wolverine is actually my pick. I'm very excited for that. I do need to catch up on some of the Insomniac Marvel games. I'm at the very end of Miles Morales, and I never played Spider-Man 2, though I own it. But Wolverine, man, it's big grizzly guys slashing people. That's what I need. That's the game for me. And then Grand Theft Auto, I've never really been a big Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 5, I bought it when it was like $10, and they give me like a bunch of money to start with, and I played a little bit of it. I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto guy, but I know that's probably going to be the most anticipated game, and also Game of the Year is probably just going to be the answer to everything.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's going to be, yeah.
Yeah. What up, J2? Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, man. Most anticipated for me is actually going to be 007 First Light.
That was my second because we've seen a good chunk of it too.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I'm interested in the Switch 2 version, depending on how it runs.
We saw the opening scene, and just man, how they move from like the opening scene and all that action and everything to go
Yeah.
right into what a stereotypical intro to a James Bond would be. Like, wow, that was like perfect. And it's really it's like Hitman but James Bond, but I'm like completely okay with that. Like, I've always felt like those kind of were like synonymous with each other anyway, so it definitely works for me. What's actually gonna win is definitely Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, that's not even a maybe.
Not even like an
Mhm.
industry plan. It's just like yes.
Yeah. Like, you already know it. Like, nobody has to vote for it and it would still win. Like, it's just and I'm not a huge Grand Theft Auto like Cisco. I'm not a huge Grand Theft Auto person either. I didn't even finish 5, to be honest with you, because I lost interest in it really quickly. And that also could be partially due to it being in the same area as San Andreas, which is my favorite. And then they just kind of meshed all the 3 islands together to make one. And in my head, that means that the world is actually smaller because you're now looking at general details versus specific details, but that's just me. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is definitely going to be that winner. J2 said First Light definitely gives me Uncharted vibes with a heavy splash of Hitman. I feel that.
Cool. Yeah.
So we're gonna skip over content creator of the year because the Sandstorm show, nor Geronimo, nor Nintendo Cisco, nor the Winging It podcast, nor Nintendo Prime.
No Trey Vito, no
yeah.
Action Jack, no, yeah.
Ain't none of us on there, so we don't care. Esports team, don't really care because I don't really watch esports. Best esports athlete, also don't care. Best esports game, don't really care. Games for Impact,
South of Midnight.
Yeah, shout out to South of Midnight. That's all I can say.
That story finale, I think about it to this day.
Yeah, shout outs to South of Midnight. Now
Dark game.
this one is going to be interesting because they're actually moved away from each other on this.
Wait, which one?
It's going to be debut indie game and
Oh,
independent game, which I think is there. It is, and best independent game.
Actually, I have a thought about that.
I know because they don't want to give it to just one. I know.
Well, it's real quick. Like, I feel like debut indie games should be reevaluated. Oh, I'm mad, J Biggs. Tindy and Career of the Year. That's funny. He wishes. But so I feel like indie as a term as far as like publishing and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be reevaluated in a sense. Because like of all of these, actually I would say all of them except maybe Clair Obscure Expedition 33 are like I feel like self-published only games should be here, which would probably remove maybe Dispatch get removed as well. But yeah, I feel like let's say like something like Annapurna Interactive, which the type of games they publish or develop, like they're kind of, you think, oh yeah, that's indie, whatever, because the aesthetic or the type of gameplay is a little unique or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're kind of like large in that kind of space. That's not the big publishers. Same with like Devolver Digital. Like, they do a lot of the top down type joints, whatnot. Like Skate Story about to come out next on the 8th. That's kind of indie, but not really. I feel like it should be reevaluated depending on who's publishing and like the budget and stuff like that. But debut here, I don't want to give it the Expedition because that's just cheating, bro. That shouldn't be here.
It shouldn't be here. Like, see how small all the rest of these games are?
Yeah, I will say I played a little bit of Dispatch.
Dispatch is fun.
Yes, very good writing. Very good writing. That's probably going to come to Switch and Switch 2 in the future.
I hope so.
Easily. It's mostly like it's not so much as like why am I blanking on it? The Walking Dead games. It's not so
Yeah.
much as like you it's like walking around this and the other. Dispatch is like you're watching like a legit, like well animated show that has
Yeah.
some quick time events if you want to do that, and then it has the in-game dispatching thingy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna come to Switch and Switch 2 pretty easily. Just depends on when, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna put Dispatch for this.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
how I feel
winner
about
is.
Clam. Honestly, real talk, it should probably be Blueprints because I'm not into like. This might sound derogatory, but I'm not into like note-taking puzzle
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
And that, at least in the like the critics, the reviewers, the journalists. There we go.
Mhm,
The journalist space, they were really into Blueprints, and I looked into it, and yeah, it does seem like a very interesting type of a game. But I'm not really interested in like trying to take notes, memorize all these things, X, Y, and Z. But that's pretty unique. So I think if there's one game that should get it that's not named Clear Obscure, it should be Blueprints.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Cisco, what about you, man?
I think the winner is going to be obviously Expedition 33. I think that's going to be
Yeah.
the one everyone's picking. But I have what I have written down is Despelote or
Oh, Despelote, I think.
Despelote, I think is how you pronounce it.
Despelote.
For a couple reasons. I went through all these games, and I mean, I'm not trying to say anything negative about any of them, but like Blueprints and Dispatch, they kind of had the very typical indie look art style that almost every indie has. They all running on the same engine and stuff. And maybe that's an unfair criticism, but when it compared to Despelote, I found that the art style, while I didn't really like it, it was very different and unique, and it was trying something new because it's very bitmapped, which I don't really like the bitmap look to it, but it's
different.
it's different, and also just there's culture in it, and so I'm a big fan of like when people implement their own cultures into their games. I think that's really cool. I need to see more of that. So I that's my pick for best
Okay.
review.
Okay.
I'm looking this game up because I've heard it. I just never seen how it looks.
I'm like looking at it too, like
It'll hurt your
Oh,
eyes a little bit.
You know
but-
what? You know what this kind of looks like? Like the environment. It looks like was it Obra Dinn? Or Legend? What was it called? Legends? Oh god, Legends of the Obra Dinn. It was like a first person. Why am I in this situation? Puzzly type game, but the environments look just like that, but there's color.
this is very interesting.
Yeah, not the characters. The characters look like legit, like someone hand drew them in front of you.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope, actually. Okay.
Okay, so for me,
Yeah.
I would say Dispatch as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm gonna say this right now because there's gonna be a running theme here. At this point, we all know what's the lineup of the Game of the Year games.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
And I have this this lingering processed thought that if you're in the Game of the Year nomination, whatever category you're in, as long as it doesn't involve any of the other Game of the Nomination people, you're winning that automatically. Because that signifies that you were the best in that category, or the best to do it in that category. And logically, no other game should do it better than you because you were the Game of the Year. That doesn't always stick, but for the most part, I've noticed for the past couple years, like that's usually how it is. And if there's another game that's in it that's a nominee, then it's just between those two games. It's no other game outside of that. So I want Dispatch, but I think it's going to be Clear Obscure. And I think it's weird that it's sitting there by itself.
Yeah, I don't think Clear Obscure should be there, man. Like, I mean, I love the game. I'll get to it when we get to the Game of the Year talk for real, but I don't think it should be there.
I do want to correct myself about Dispatch. I mistaken Dispatch for a different game when I was saying, oh, they got the same indie look.
Oh,
well, this
well,
one
I
looks
thought you were
cool.
just.
I mean, maybe it still falls in that category, but I was.
It's a really
but no,
high
this is cool.
quality
Dispatch
version
looks
of that
cool.
look. Yeah, it's a really, really high. Like it is. No, you're not wrong. Technically, Cisco it definitely is the okay. That's definitely an independent game, but it's like a really high quality. It's like wow.
Yeah, yeah.
But they put their foot in like everything they did of the bit I did play that game. So
Yeah. Okay. So community support. Nah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't really play.
Sonic
any
3 all the
of those.
way.
Yeah. Best adaptation though. So we have
Oh,
a
here-
Minecraft movie, Devil
my
May
beef.
Cry, Splinter Cell Death Watch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. And I know what your beef is because I got the same beef.
Okay. Cool.
Go ahead with. Actually, we'll do it the opposite way. Cisco, what do you have?
Looking for it. Where am I not? Why am I not finding it?
I
best
agree.
adaptation.
Where is it?
Yes, best adaptation. So I didn't watch any of these. I just did a throwaway vote for Last of Us Part 2 because I do know because of Linkachu they were filming it in his college campus and he was just the
Oh.
effort that they put into it seemed really cool and I don't know. I just threw it in there. But I have no clue for the other ones. A Minecraft movie, I don't know what the general idea, like the general opinion on Minecraft movie is, but it just I don't know. I'm not a big Minecraft guy. I didn't.
If you
watch
work in the movie theater during that,
just
thoughts and
seems-
prayers.
It just seemed the typical like we're gonna get the big actors and just throw them in. I don't know. It
was
seemed-
Jumanji all over again.
Yeah, Jumanji. Exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
it. And so I don't. I put Last of Us Part 2, but I really have no opinion on this. I'm
Mhm.
excited to hear what you guys have to say about these shows because I didn't watch any of them.
All right, Geronimo.
Okay, I haven't watched any of these either. I'm not, I don't care. I'm indifferent to Minecraft. I heard some good things about the Devil May Cry show. It's like a different thing, but it's like you can enjoy it, whatever. Never watched. I forgot there was a Splinter Cell show. What? Ubisoft. What? Where's the game? But anyway, Last of Us season 2. I watched season 1 and it made me like that world more in general. Surprisingly, I didn't watch season 2 because Last of Us Part 2, the PS4 copy is still in my backlog, so I'll get to it eventually. That's like a handful of PlayStation things I need to get to. So I didn't watch it because obviously it'd be like spoiling. I mean, I know some of the major things like the memes, Joel and 1 and all that, but I don't know like all the beats. So eventually I'll get to that, and I don't care about Until Dawn. I guess if I were to throw a vote to any of these just to throw it at it, I guess Last of Us season 2, just because I've seen season 1 and I think they did a really good job with that one. I know some people have beef with season 2, but whatever. That's just it comes with the baggage of the sequel to the Last of Us story. But where is Sonic 3 the movie? Where is it? Why was Sonic 2 the movie nominated? What, 2, 3, however long it's been, 3-some years ago? And Sonic 3 the movie is not. Why is that not here? That should be here probably over Splinter Cell or whatever. I don't get it.
Be over Splinter Cell.
Jeff, I know you don't vote for these, but since you're the face of it, it's your fault. What happened? What happened? Where is Sonic 3 the movie?
Sonic 3 was a love letter to
Like,
all the fans.
They did way better than I thought they would do for adapting the Adventure 2 storyline for like a grounded quote unquote real live action movie. Like Shadow was great, the Eggman story stuff was great. The finale was anyway. I don't get it. I don't understand.
It was released in December, I think, and I think that cuts it off. Game Awards do this thing where anything released in like November, December are not eligible for Game Awards.
Well, they
For
usually
any
put it for the
award.
next year,
Any
though.
awards.
Oh, they usually do it for like the next year. Because I remember, what was it for 2019? Smash Bros. Ultimate for some reason.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
That was
Yeah,
the Game of the Year
that's
nominee, and I was confused. Like y'all are right. It's just like they usually do it for the next year.
Mhm.
It's just weird.
they just forgot about it. That's all.
They forgot.
The
They're too
panel were
embarrassed
like,
to admit
"Oh
that.
wait, Sonic or
Mhm.
whatever."
They hit submit before that, and then somebody was like, "Did somebody put Sonic in there?" They're like, "Crap."
Oops, they're gonna be mad. Don't
They're
go
gonna
on
be
the
mad.
internet that day. Yeah, but that's really it. That's I'm mad at Game Awards energy for them. I think that's like one of two. But anyway.
Yeah, I share the same sentiments about Sonic 3 because I definitely easily would have picked that one.
Yeah.
Out of the 5 of these, I am an avid I'm gonna say not liker of Last of Us. That goes for the game and the actual show. I think that Utter is pushing out powder at this point in time. It's so dry.
Powdered milk coming from that Utter. It is crazy. I feel bad for Naughty Dog.
You know, right?
They got dealt a bad hand. If what's his name, Jim Ryan didn't say game service for everything for their little factions multiplayer, we probably would have had the new game by now, or at least more than just that trailer from last year or whatever.
Yeah, it's very sad that they're gonna run that thing through the dirt and still try and keep it going. The only other thing on this lineup that I've actually seen was Devil May Cry, and while it's not exactly like the story, there are a lot of similarities, and I liked it even for its own kind of thing. I thought it was really well done. Excited for season 2, so hopefully we see that at some point. But it was good. It had the snarky Dante, and that's all we needed. So
okay, they good. They understood that assignment. All right.
Yeah. Once again, please leave your comments in the comment section on which games you want to win versus the ones that you know are probably going to win. Now, we were going to do best VR and AR. Unfortunately, Jack isn't here, and I think he would probably have the right answer for this. I'm going to say that probably out of the 3 of us, not a single one of us has really played any of these VR games.
I watched all the trailers.
Yeah.
I didn't play 'em.
Yeah.
The Midnight Walk, that name stands out to me. And I remember Deadpool VR. I didn't even know Deadpool VR came out. I'm just not in the VR space, man. Like I'm just outside of it, which is a lot.
Yeah. It's gonna take us time. Do you guys want to go over best strategy? Because none of these on here I really play either, and I feel like out of all of them, Civilization.
It's not my genre, unfortunately.
No, okay. I played a little bit of Jurassic World 2, like for an hour, and gave me a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I get
all right.
games.
Oh, here we go.
So here we are on some interesting ones. We're back to the interesting ones then. Best sport / racing game. Here we go. So we have EA Sports FC 26. We have F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I'm gonna go first on this one because I think this one is wild to me. I think I would like Mario Kart World to win. Not for the principle that I think it's the best one out of these, but on the principle that I think that it's the one that got the most hate and undeserved hate. So I feel like
I could see it winning, and that'll be funny.
I didn't know
the
it got
vitriol
hate.
again.
Yeah. Oh, it got mad hate.
Oh, right.
The the $90 price tag.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, the fake $90, which was Jeff's fault.
Yeah. And
one of the main issues. Yeah, like Cisco, there's a whole arc with this. We're so many months by. We're mostly past that now, thank goodness.
Right.
Oof. It was so annoying, but yeah.
Yeah.
The $90, I remember. I felt for that too. I remember screaming at my friends, like, I can't believe Nintendo would do this. $90, what are they thinking?
Yeah.
I was confused because afterwards, I was looking for Wario64's tweet. I was like, no, because the show ended. There was no price. No price for the system too. And I was like, where's the price for the system? And I was like, okay, it's $450. That's a little more than I thought. Probably built in for the tariffs, etc. And then Mario was like, oh, Mario Kart's 80. I was like, 80? And I saw Jeff saying 90, and I'm like,
I mean, you add in that
Canada normal,
tax,
bro.
It is 90, but
yeah, I was like, all right, there's a lot.
People were doing their own math. I remember when someone I read comments saying like Mario Kart was like $160 or something like that. And they're like, what are you talking about? And they're like, well, you need the online and tags. I'm like, all right, you're doing too much.
That's
now.
not
Yeah,
what
like,
you're being
stop trying to add
facetious at
on.
that point.
Yeah.
Now you lying.
That means Call of Duty, most expensive game ever.
Exactly. Yeah, Call of Duty.
Um,
Oh, man.
I
But yeah.
think Mario Kart should win, though. From hearing from Geronimo, I think Sonic Racing Cross Worlds would probably be the better game to win.
There's pros and cons between both.
Yeah.
For,
It's
for-
gonna be one of those
Yeah.
two, though, that I honestly think, and I think I would hope that it was actually Mario Kart. So I'm gonna just say Mario Kart. I think is actually going to win.
Yeah. Oh, Cisco, did you go?
Oh, my
or-
fault. My fault. Go ahead, Cisco.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with you guys on that. I don't play any of these other ones. Sonic Racing would be the only one that interests me because it has crossovers, and I did want Mario Kart. I know people, there's the arguments of like Mario Kart versus Nintendo Kart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big advocate for Nintendo Kart. I really loved when we had the
true.
crossovers in Mario Kart 8, and I really wanted more of that. We didn't get that. So that's I hope we get some like
Mm-hmm.
coming in on a battle pass type, or not battle pass, season pass
DLC.
type of thing,
Yeah,
DLC, yeah, like the
yeah.
Smash Brothers style. I hope we get something like that. But yeah, I mean, my vote goes to Mario Kart. I mean, that's the only one I played.
So okay, cool. Yeah, so for this category for me, I've actually played 3 games on this. Definitely not FC26. I don't really play soccer games like that. I don't play the super realistic F1. F1 Formula 1. I don't play those. Of course, Mario Kart World. I actually really like the game. I really like it. It's probably one of like my favorite Mario Karts, and it's only been out for almost 6 months
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I really like the free roam, like the world aspect and everything. Because like when they first revealed it, when they really revealed it at the Switch 2 Direct, I was like, yo, this is like Forza Horizon,
Yeah, we were
but
there.
Mario
weren't we?
Kart. In a sense, like it's like clearly like someone in the Mario Kart team was like they was playing Forza Horizon 4 or 5, whatever. Excuse me, over the years. I really love that. And I do like the racing of like, going from track to track where you're going through the world, and it's all intentionally made. Like it's a well designed like Mario Kart world. And overall, and I think the mechanics are the best has been in any of the Mario Kart racing games. Like you do all the tricks. It's definitely a higher skill ceiling as far as keeping up with the race and not falling behind, items withstanding. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy it. I'm just saying, I really enjoy it. Of course, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. This is really just personal preference. I like the Sega arcade racers more than Mario Kart as far as like. They lean more like less kart and more like arcade, like drifting mechanics, and the drifting in that's a bit different. You gotta let go of the gas, turn sharper, this, that, and the other. It's not so much as left, right turn or whatever. And I'm a Sonic fan too. Sonic's been better the past. Really, this decade's been much better than the previous decade, in my opinion. So it's cool to see like a higher budget like Sonic racing game. Sega, Sonic team made it with like some other old school racing people there. So just overall, I just prefer that style of racing over Mario Kart World, though Mario Kart World doesn't have beat as far as like quality. I think it's a more ambitious racing game as opposed, like the crosswords are cool, don't get me wrong, and it's allowed them to reference a lot of Sonic previous Sonic worlds from different games and this and the other.
Mm-hmm.
But you can still see parts of like all like the NPCs are still kind of like running at a lower frame rate, and I could tell it's like an intentional thing. It's not like this is running like crazy on Unreal Engine 5 or whatever. But there's no battling in the game as well. They have more like team-based racing too. It's just really just personal for me. And then Rematch is made by what's that game? Sifu. It's made by the Sifu devs. And I only play that because a bunch of my friends were playing it a bit earlier in the year, and I'm just dumb when it comes to soccer games. Like my brain just, I don't know. I never click with soccer games as far as like dribbling the ball itself and passing and scoring. I feel dumb when I play it. And that game makes me feel dumb. So I feel like while I'm playing with the homies, I feel like I'm dead weight on the team because I'm like, because the controls are a little, I don't want to say finicky. There's a learning curve to them. To like moving around. Like there's some actions you can use with the analog stick and the buttons to dribble and kick it in certain angles. And I'm just bad at it. But overall, I think it's a good game. It's a solid game. Now, of course, what I want to win, obviously, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. But I do think Mario Kart World is going to win just off the strength of is a quality game. It's the name, the recognition is there, and it's overall the right game to launch Switch 2 with, despite what Twitter user 12345 says. So yeah, so I really wouldn't be mad at all. I'll actually be happy to see Mario Kart World win. I don't ever really get mad at any one game or the other winning. It's more so what gets nominated versus not. Yeah,
Fact.
just seeing something nominated, I'm like, okay, cool. Like Xenoblade 3 got nominated that year. I was like, yes, finally. Was it gonna win? No, because I know what show this is. But the fact that somebody there played it made me feel good. But anyway, I digress. I talk too much as usual. Mario Kart World's gonna win. It'll be cool to see Sonic Racing Crossroads win. I doubt it. It should be Mario Kart World.
I feel that.
Yeah, I agree, Andre.
So we are on the next one, which is Best RPG. Best RPG. So you have Avowed, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. None of these I played, so I'm going to have to go off of the remembrance of how they look from their gameplay. And I'm going to be honest with you. If I had to break it down, is Monster Hunter really an RPG?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was a weird way to. Is it? Oh, I guess. So you're working on stats and stuff.
Yeah.
It is an action RPG. It really is an action RPG. That's why, like, when World first came out back in the day, technically Dark Souls is an action RPG. You build up your character, you can make him, magic base,
That's
double
true,
sword, two-handed sword, etc. A lot of the folks back then flocked to World, this and the other. Now this is actually, this is now the third beef I have with this selection. This is the DLC now. Best RPG. These are all not the same RPG.
Yeah, that's true.
Avowed is a first-person action RPG. Claire Obscure, turn-based RPG, stylized like a Japanese RPG. We know this.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, never played it, but I've seen gameplay. I'm familiar with the first one.
But that's the style RPG. That's actually actually works.
Yeah, exactly. That it's actually it doesn't need the community to patch it for 6 months or whatever. Monster Hunter Wilds, action RPG, third person, whatever. The Outer Worlds 2, made by the same people that Avowed, first person RPG. So these are different kinds. They need to split up. There's enough turn-based RPGs that come out per year. There's other action RPGs they could have put on here. Now this list doesn't make sense. Unfortunately, as far as beginning to end, I'm gonna have to be boring and choose Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I do like Monster Hunter Wilds a lot. Hot take, I do like Immortal World. I know people are gonna be like, wait, the monster. Even with some the engine issues withstanding, that's a Capcom issue. The game itself, I think, is a good game. But anyway, yeah. But I think everything on here is a quality game, though, despite my grievance on the categorization of everything.
Yeah.
I think Avowed's just kind of niche. Avowed and Kingdom Come are niche.
Yeah, the one that I would want to win is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Just the way I like medieval games anyway. And they made a really competent game.
It should have.
But will it win over Claire Obscure? I think Kingdom Come is in something multiple times, so it may win. But best RPG, I have a feeling it's going to be Claire Obscure.
It's going to be a Claire Obscure sweep show. It's going to be boring, but it's my game of the year technically, but it's just still.
Yeah.
It's one of these years, man.
It's unfortunate, but it's probably gonna happen. Cisco, what about you? What do you think?
So, the only one I played on here and it was my first time playing this game, was Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Wilds was my first Monster Hunter. I loved it. Absolutely loved my experience with the game. I do want to go back and platinum it. I got to grind out all the crowns of every monster.
Wait a little longer to get back into it because they're gonna do another update in December.
Oh, they are.
That's gonna be like we're trying to optimize the game update. So it's like all eyes on Capcom. So I would say
cool.
wait a little bit longer to jump back in.
Definitely not gonna do anytime soon with Metroid coming, but
oh yeah, of
definitely
course.
want to get back on it. But also Capcom, I don't know. Capcom's just been treating me so well, man. If I can vote for any Capcom game, I'll lean towards Capcom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Monster Hunter. It was my first experience. The story could be a little cheesy. You had Nata running around being like, the monsters are like me.
You're right.
I'm just like the monster, and it's like, don't kill them. I'm like, shut up, Nata. Come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to cook this meat. I'm trying to get these dragons and chop off the tail and build a sword or something. Like, come on. So yeah, I had a really good time with that. I do agree with comments. Xenoblade, where is Xenoblade Chronicles X?
Yeah.
How could you not put it on there? But I also understand it. Even if you put it on there, it probably wasn't going to do anything. But you know, Jeff hates Xenoblade as always.
I should split it. Best action RPG, best turn-based. But what do I know?
What do I know? People cried and whined for it for the longest time, but what do we know?
What do we know? But yeah, Monster my choice.
Okay. All right. So the next one is, make sure I didn't skip over. Okay. Ongoing game, we won't do ongoing game. Mobile game, we won't do
Rivals.
mobile game.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Marvel Rivals.
Bias.
Okay.
That's really it. It's whatever.
Okay. I was gonna say over No Man's Sky, that's been there forever and a day.
Yeah. They do listen to the fan base for the most part, though.
Best independent game. We have Absalom, Ball X Pit, Ball Cross Pit, Blue Prince, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. Cisco, what do you think?
I just recently found out what Ball X Pit was last night. My friend was playing it. I was watching. It looked pretty cool. But I gave my vote to Silksong. I did play a little bit of Hollow Knight. And I do really want to play Hades. I got the first one on Switch, and I'm itching to play it. That's
great.
all really. I mean, I also listened. Well, okay, no, never mind. That's a different category. We'll get to that. But just explore a little bit of the Silksong, what they have to do with the music and stuff, and I was really enjoying it. And I think Hollow Knight's really cool. I love also like Pikmin. I love being miniature and bugs and stuff. So I was just a little biased towards Silksong in this category, but yeah, that's my pick.
Okay. I'll agree. I want Silksong to win.
We love transparency.
I'm hoping that Silksong or Hades 2 wins, but since Claire Obscure is there, I definitely think it's probably going to be the one that wins. If it wins the other one, I don't think it wins this one. I don't foresee them having them win 2 titles like this or 2 categories like this. I think it's only going to win 1. So if it wins the indie one, then it's not winning this one. And I hope that goes to Silksong, like I said, or Hades 2. J Biggs, the only one I would play is Hades 2, and that is because the lady is barefoot. Oh my gosh.
I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna just.
Right.
It won't be what you think it is. I'm gonna just keep it pushing.
All right, Geronimo, what about you, man?
Okay, best indie game. Honestly, I mean, I'm just starting Hades 2, so I'm not gonna really say that. I play same thing I talk about Claire Obscure, the past half dozen other ones that's popped in so far. Honestly, I guess what I would like to win, just because Blueprints is pretty unique and it's not like a follow-up or anything like that. that would be cool to see win as a it's a pretty unique type of a puzzle game. It would be cool to see that win. Now what I think will win, I actually don't. So like, what was it? If Expedition wins the other category or whatever, then I think Hollow Knight might actually win this one. I think it might actually win this one. Just because of the whole like, oh man, where is Hollow Knight Silk Song?
Yeah, that was the
Silk
whole
posting,
thing.
this and the other, and people got it, and they're like, yo, this game's hard, bro. I'm gonna stop playing it and stop talking about it on social media. But for those that did stick with it, like the journalists and the people that would be voting for this, I think it's probably gonna be Silk Song. Not saying Hades 2 shouldn't deserve it either. It's just like Hades 2's been kind of like a known thing because it was an early access. Supergiant did the early access thing again, like they did with Hades 1, and we all know it's great. It's a follow up, just any other. But I think Silk Song is probably gonna get this one. But if it is Clair Obscur again, I sleep.
Yeah, it's gonna be horrible.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right, so we're on best fighting game. 2XKO, Capcom fighting. This one I do have a real big problem with, but the only problem is the fact that there was no other fighting games like that. So we have 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, and Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. As much as I want to gripe about both of the games that I think shouldn't be in there, I think one I would like to win, and the other one I would imagine would win. And that's Capcom Fighting Collection 2 and Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I think that's so stupid because it's a collection of games.
Yeah.
not a
Yeah, it doesn't
singular
make
game.
sense. Should say fighting game release or something silly like that. But
Yeah.
you know,
And neither one of those games are producing any new games on top of that. So that like that makes it even worse.
Right.
It's not like it's like, a collection of the old games plus a new game that you never played before. Literally all these games are from the past. So I think that's stupid. But again, there weren't too many other fighting games out like that. Unless you really dug into like some of the indie stuff. So with that being said, Geronimo, what do you got? What do you think?
Okay, so I share the same sentiment about the collections, the collection with the C and the collection with the K. But but honestly, what I think I would like to see win is the new Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, because I played a little bit of it when my homeboys got it, and yeah, that's a really solid fighting game. It's a really solid fighting game. I think it's on like its version of the top system, like from the original Garo City Mark of the Wolves from back in the day. Yeah, that's integrated well. It has some like its own kind of sort of version of like the why am I blanking on the name now suddenly? The system in Street Fighter 6. Like the drive system, has its own kind of take on that too. I think it's done a little bit better there overall. It looks pretty good, and it's really sound. It's a really good fighting game overall. Don't ask me about the guest characters like I added recently. Not Street Fighter, but like Ronaldo and the DJ dude. Don't ask me about that. I have no opinion on that. But yeah, I think it's a really sound game overall. But what I think will win, I actually don't know. Looking at this now, like if 2XKO wins, that's like an industry plant type. That's a psyop low key. Because that's not like a full game yet. Like they're gonna keep adding characters or whatever.
Right.
I guess it might be more. No, it's a collection. They put it there just because they released this year. Actually, you know what? It might be Fatal Fury at the end of the day. It might be. I don't
That
think
actually wins? Yeah, maybe.
I think it might be because it's like it's a straightforward 1v1 fighting game. Virtua Fighter 5. That's the Elder 3D fighter, and I do have that on Steam. I got it because I want Sega to win. But 2, I wanted to try it out. That game is not easy. Like you have to cast games aside to become like competent. at that game. And journalists, no, that's not their MO. So that's not going to get selected at all, in my opinion. So I think it's going to be Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, like for my one and overall.
Okay.
I don't think the collections are going to win. 2XKO is a psyop, and Virtual Fighter 5 too hard for most people.
Cisco, what do you think?
I mean, I kind of agree with all of it.
Yeah.
My vote was Fatal Fury as well, just because it's because we have these collection games, and then the one with Riot Games, that one is like a live service game, right? Or
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I gave it to Fatal Fury, and it was trying to just decide between Fatal Fury and Virtual Fighter because those are like new games, right? From my understanding, they're like brand new
Yeah.
entries to the series. But I gave it to Fatal Fury because I played more Fatal Fury than Virtual Fighter, but I didn't play any of these. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're on to the next game now. Next category. So this one's a little controversial to me too.
This
So
family makes no sense.
so we got best family game: Donkey Kong Country Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Split Fiction. So I'm gonna say right now, Donkey Kong Bonanza is not a family game.
It is not. It is a game for your family to watch you play.
It's a family friendly
Are you-
game, but it's
Yeah.
Yeah, but it definitely
Pauline's
is not a
cute,
family game.
but you know.
Lego Party and Lego Voyagers co-op. Split Fiction co-op. The only ones really Lego Party, okay, I'll give it to you. Lego Party maybe. But Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, they're not even really family games if you really think about it. They're just single player games that also have a multiplayer with them. Like that's not a family game. It's messy. This is really messy.
Well, I mean, no, I'll let you finish.
So I'm gonna be the weird one and pick Lego Party.
That would be a
as the-
dark horse. That would be a
as
dark
the
horse
one-
win for sure.
Yeah, that's the one that I want to win because to me it makes the most viable sense.
Yeah.
The one that's actually going to win is the one that doesn't. Is the one that makes the least amount of sense, and that's Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yes,
Just
we
because
know.
I know what's in the game of the year, and it, like I said before, if it's in a category by itself that no other game of the year nominees are in, I think by default it has to win that category, and I think this is one of them. I think it's gonna win. Donkey Kong is gonna win Best Family Game. They should just call it mostly Nintendo, like the Nintendo category.
That's
they should.
essentially what this has been for years. It used to be the vast majority. Like I forgot what year it was, but I think one year it was like, I think all except like one game was Nintendo or something. I can't. Man, can't remember what year that was, but yeah.
It doesn't matter what the release is; they'll just throw it in there. I think it could be like Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. They'll throw it in there.
When
That's fair.
Nintendo
Yeah.
released this
Yeah.
year,
That's not a family game. Well, Nintendo made it, so it's automatically a
Clubhouse
family.
Games 51 Worldwide Classics. Now I'm saying that it's a half joke because that should win Family Game whatever year it does because there's a lot of bangers in it. But yeah.
I feel like Geoff comes from a time where he remembers Nintendo was the baby system, and I feel like it reflects in the Game
Yeah.
Awards. It's always the besides Breath of the Wild, it seems to have always been these are the baby games.
Right.
Man. Very colorful, not cinematic, not PlayStation, not Kojima.
Last
No.
of Us, that's the big boy game.
Yeah,
Sit
look at
down.
them
These for
cutscenes.
babies.
If I can't put my controller down and eat a sandwich while they tell me the story, it's not a big budget game.
But yeah, I agree with you, Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not voting for Lego Party, that's for sure.
Hey.
I
It just
put
looks
it
like
on.
Mario Party, but Lego. I mean, I've never played it. I've just
Yeah,
played
there's
it.
like a billion Lego games. I don't care about that.
That's true.
But
Yeah.
for me, it's about setting that message of like a game getting an award. I know Donkey Kong's. I'm like 99% sure that's not winning game of the year. So
Yeah.
if he's gonna take
Yeah.
any category, then it's just gonna have to
It's gonna have to win.
destroy Lego Party. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong is my vote. Unless Mario Kart takes it, but I think Donkey Kong might take it. This is yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why Split Fiction is in there. Doesn't those games like Square and stuff? Why would it be a family friendly kiddie game?
You know, the logic behind some of those games is just not right there. You know, it's
Yeah.
just not right there.
Yeah, they threw.
Now, if Split Fiction does win, that means we get my man's coming back on stage going crazy.
Yeah.
Oscar's about to be told about themselves.
Yeah.
He's drunk again.
Yo, that did happen. Oh, man, that's so funny, man. Yeah, I'm with both of y'all, man. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza is probably gonna win this. We're gonna all raise our hands, like, whatever.
Knew it.
If I were to choose, honestly, I would choose Mario Kart World because, I mean, they've kept up the tradition of split screen multiplayer. I think every
Mhm.
Mario Kart has had it. You know, I know some people, oh, it's 3 frames again, but whatever. Playing with a bunch of people with the knockout mode is super good. That knockout mode is amazing. Like
Never
that should.
tried it
I'm
yet.
surprised. Oh yeah, the marathon mode, like yeah, you just cuts you off like every whatever path you're going in. That and it has battle mode too. I know no one really talked about the battle mode. I do like the battle mode in the game. It's like one tier above like base Mario Kart 8, but it's not like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe of like all these are original maps or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like a middle ground. But overall, it's for what it is. It's serviceable. It's good. So I'll probably choose Mario Kart World straight up, even over Sonic Racing.
This is Sandstorm.
You could get the family together and play that, but that gets a bit more demanding
Yeah.
than Mario Kart World. So I don't know if it's as pickup friendly. But anyway, I don't know what Lego Voyagers is.
That's oh man, that is. I know why they put it in best family game because it's definitely the game that you play with your preschooler.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like one of those like I want to say it's like it may be somewhat claymation looking, but like you kind of just like step on each block piece and do small puzzles, and they're really small, and you need each other in order to beat the puzzle. It's very yeah. I'll just say that. All right, so we've got best action and action or best action / adventure game. Interesting list. Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction. Cisco, what do you think will win, or what do you want to win, and what do you think will actually win?
So besides Indiana Jones, I have not played any of these games, but I played their what do you call it? Their
Predecessor?
Yeah, predecessors.
Prequels,
Yeah, I played all. Yeah, I played them all. So, because I did It Takes Two, did a little bit of Hollow Knight,
Mhm.
Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding 1. I gave mine to Ghost of Yote because Ghost of Tsushima I think was a very amazing game, and if Ghost of Yote is even just a percentage of what that was,
Mhm.
I think Ghost of Yote is definitely up my alley. Death Stranding, when I was first voting for this category, I was we were getting into like a debate with Likachu, because Likachu is vouching for Death Stranding 2 because he played through Death Stranding 1 just now and he really loves it. But my argument for Death Stranding is I don't like artsy fartsy stuff. So if I have to really do my homework to just even understand the story a little bit, it's gonna drive me nuts. I played Death Stranding 1. I love the quality of it. I love the visuals. I love the uniqueness of it. It's very creative, but I don't understand half the time what I'm doing, and I'm not a big fan of the walking simulator packages thing. Ghost of Yote was definitely. I haven't played it. I do own it. but I definitely like Ghost of Tsushima. If it's anything like Ghost of Tsushima, I know that's instantly my pick. So that's what I picked for mine is Ghost of Yote.
Okay.
I haven't
ahead.
played any of these, honestly. I'm not really into Death Stranding. Like, I understand when you play it. It's one of those things like when you play it and you play it for a bit, you understand the mechanics and this and the other and the Kojima-ness of stuff, but whatever.
Mhm.
I'm kind of the same thing of you, Cisco, of Ghost of Yote. I love Ghost of Tsushima back in 5 years ago. I think that was probably... I would probably think that was my game of the year that year, personally. That just hit. I don't know. That game just hit at the right. I think it came out in the summer too. Like it just hit at the right time. I don't know. I just was able to just fully immerse in it and just, man, it just hit. I wanted to get Yote day one, but just I think that September Direct kind of, I don't know. That September Direct for Switch 2, I just was like, man, y'all, there's too many things coming out, man.
Yeah,
it's kind of rough.
It's surprising to me too because it moved Yote way out of the way.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, this is rough. And then like Ninja Gaiden 4, which it's right there. It's actually next. We'll get to that soon. The Ninja Gaiden 4, and I was like, I want to get that, but too many games. I'm gonna have to push it to next year or whatever. I did this Agent of Prism. I haven't gotten that yet. I did the same thing. But anyway, Hollow Knight. I played a little bit of the first Hollow Knight. Honestly, I bounced off of it, not because it's too hard or whatever, like fighting or whatever. It was more so just like, I don't know, the lack of the way the map was. I don't know. It just didn't feel good navigating through that world early on. I don't know. I think I just need to approach it again because I do want to try it again. And I played Shadow Labyrinth earlier this year, which is pretty much Pac-Man take on a Hollow Knight type game. So if I can push through that and beat it, and I can push through a Hollow Knight game and beat it too. But at this point, it's not for me. I'm gonna revisit it in the future. I don't care about Indiana Jones anything. Sorry, I'm not that age group that was like, yo, it's Harrison Ford, everything. It's just not me. It looks great though. I wouldn't be surprised if that Dark Horse wins, and that goes back to what we talked about, like December releasing games appearing the following year, and that's the case right here. And Split Fiction might win this. Well, I don't know. This could go to anything, honestly. Well, I don't know. This could go to anything. I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of indifferent to this one. I don't care who wins this one. I'll be honest. I don't care who wins this one. I don't have enough. Whatever happens. Just whatever fan base, be on your best behavior online. If you're not,
right.
Well, I'll laugh at it.
For me, I agree with you guys. I want Ghost of Yote. Haven't played it yet. Don't own it yet. Plan on getting it actually very soon. But yeah, if it's anything like Ghost of Tsushima, that was our game of the year. I think the year that it came out was Ghost of Tsushima. And yeah, the game was fire. And y'all already know I'm a whore for samurai games anyway, which is why I told y'all all to go pick up Where the Wind Meets. Anyway,
Right.
so I'm definitely excited for it, and I hope that it wins. I think Silksong is going to win this. I don't remember if Indiana Jones or Split Fiction is in that GOTY, but I know that Silksong is one of those games, which means, according to my logic, it's got to win. So yeah, unfortunate, but I don't want to.
Kojima's gonna give Jeff the belt if that's true.
What? I thought we were together, baby. I'm so sorry, baby. Please,
Man,
please, baby, please.
the bromance between. I really feel that's a one-sided bromance.
It is
Anyway.
one way. It is a completely one. All right, best action. So we've got Battlefield 6. We've got Doom: The Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi: Art of Vengeance. By the way, J Big said Indiana Jones for best action / adventure game.
Cool.
I'm gonna say for best action game, I really want Hades. Actually, to be honest with you, I actually want Ninja Gaiden 4 to be the one.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah, I want Platinum to win.
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten the game yet just because of too many things came out. But I'm planning on getting it though.
I just like the. It just looks. It's very smooth looking. Yeah. There's not much I can say about it other than the fact that it just looks really good. But I think
Shinobi is also pretty good. I actually got it on Switch. Well, technically Switch 2, but I just got it recently. It was on sale for like $21. Not like a huge sale, but I saw it and I was like, yeah, let me go and grab it. And I heard that they patched it to where it looks pretty good on the Switch 2 screen, even though it's a Switch game. So I mostly played Doc.
I played it on the Switch and it looks it's a Shinobi game. I say that in all the good ways.
Gotcha.
But I think Hades 2 is going to be the winner for this one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can see that. It's one of those, like, if it doesn't win that category, it'll win the other category. And that kind of tends, like there's Hollow Knight above this, which coming next. So
yeah.
So Doom did come out this year.
It did. It came and it went, and we all thought it was going to show up on the Switch too, very early.
Yeah, we kind of got I don't know. All the Xbox on Switch 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll get there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think that was a victim of Xbox Game Pass. Unfortunately. Like not just like sales or whatever, but like mind share.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I do want to play that. Dang, there's too many games, man.
There's way too many games. Can't play everything.
I can't. It's impossible.
This year I was the most dedicated. That was my whole goal at January was I'm going to just no life play every game possible, and I barely.
Oh man.
Like I got through a couple of games.
It's tough.
Right now, Donkey Kong will be game number 20 once I beat it. So I beat 20 games this year.
Wow.
A lot of those games are not start to finish. Probably half that list is a game I already started. Just finished them off, like Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, that's way too many games to play.
Next year's gonna be outside of like a couple. Well, it depends on what Nintendo announces. If they announce like a new Monolith Soft game, then dang, that's tough. Once again, but everything else that's tough. But like outside of like FF7 remake on Switch 2 and Monster Hunter Stories 3, I'm probably gonna be in backlog mode for a bit.
Yeah, so I definitely got to do the same.
Try to. Yeah.
All right, Cisco. Well, what's your picks for these two?
I love Doom. I didn't even know this game came out. And
I'm telling you, man.
Hades 2 also is really cool. I gave my vote to Ninja Gaiden 4. Didn't play it, but I mean,
it looked promising.
4.
Yeah.
I want to give it some love, so I give my vote to that.
It did look promising. All right. We are on best score. I don't know if I can accurately. I can't give my opinion on this because the only one that I've actually heard the score on was Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yes.
I don't. Actually, yeah, you go ahead, Cisco. My bad.
Oh, thank you. So I Ghost of Yote, from my understanding, they have the same. They had music from the guys who did the intro to Samurai Champloo. I forgot the name.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Nujabes, rest in peace.
Nujabes, yeah.
R.I.P.
So that's a huge plus towards Ghost of Yote. I did listen to the soundtracks of both Hades 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong. Hollow Knight Silksong, I actually like Hades. It just kept going. All right, next track. Next track. But Silksong, I was like, whoa! Like I would just let it play in the background. I kept it. I really enjoyed the soundtrack to Silksong, so I did give my vote to Silksong. But I would say Ghost of Yote. I bet you anyone I'm gonna play Ghost of Yote and be like, why didn't I vote for Ghost of Yote?
Right.
I heard Ghost of Yote soundtrack's pretty good too. And yeah, where's Donkey Kong Bonanza? That
has some good.
Donkey Kong is like the king of music of gaming. Look up any music mix rain sounds and Donkey Kong's in there. Like
that Forest layer, man. Once you get into the end or whatever, man, I actually sat there and just let it play. I was like, yo, this is that song was so good. I used it in like one of my videos this year.
Dude, the Zebra song that apparently was what kind of kicked off the Donkey Kong Bonanza game itself
Yeah.
How is it not on here? Like, what
Dog,
happened here?
that song
Donkey
is so
Kong should be on
catchy.
here. Yeah, I remember like I didn't like that level, but when the song started playing, I'm like,
Oh,
"What's
yeah.
this?" I'm like, "Whoa!"
Oh yeah,
like,
run fast. The level.
Zebra! Yeah,
That Zebra's my Zebra's actually my favorite transformation in the game.
dude.
just
And the
'cause-
zebras are rolling their R's like, "Donkey Kong!" I'm like,
Yeah.
"What? This is hype!" Dude. And then you have like, oh man, you got, and then you got like the like salsa music playing. I'm like, dude, the guitar. I'm like, bro, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
It
I
was
can't believe
really
that's
good.
not nominated. Like that really goes to show just how out of touch the Game Awards are, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, y'all don't know what.
Yeah. They
Y'all don't even know any of
They're
these games.
so they
Yeah,
none of them
you're not
listen to
playing nothing.
Nintendo game music. It's actually insane. Like we all go back to it. All the Xenoblade ones, Xenoblade 2,
Yep.
Xenoblade
Oh,
X
Xenoblade
Definitive Edition.
soundtrack
It
is
counts.
just-
Yeah, all of them.
Xenoblade Chronicles X is legitimate for this category, and it doesn't even show up at all.
As soon as you get to at least for me, as soon as you get to Noctilum and you hear that day theme, one by one, what is wrong?
Yes.
You run in Silverlim Night, and if you don't like feel like your life has changed, when it hits that pause, and it goes dun 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 dun, I'm like, you know what, man, y'all fraudulent. Caldros with that crunchy, that bit crunch with like how the music sounds menacing. It sounds like, yo, it's raining brimfire and stone, bro. If you ain't in your scale, you're going to die unless you got the brimstone the art on the
suit.
augment.
Yeah,
like, man.
that's
Anyway,
wild. That's wild.
It's absurd. It's really absurd.
All right.
Yeah, I guess for me, best score.
Oh, my
Claire
fault.
Obscure does. Oh yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I wanna. I'm probably gonna. Man, I haven't played enough Haze 2, but I've heard it's great, and I've like all of that composer's music from all the games that studio makes. Ghost Yote, I'll probably love too. I'll probably be like that once I get to like Cisco. I'll be like, oh dang, I should have.
Should've
I
voted
should've.
for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't listen to Death Stranding 2 music, but I know the person that did a lot of the music, the artist Woodkid. He's like a French artist. I've listened to his actual music years ago, cause this is like a throwback. When E3, when it was a thing, when they announced or revealed Assassin's Creed 2 Revelations, they had a song on there called Iron, and it sounded so intense. I was like, what is this? And that was Woodkid, but that was 15 some years ago. So but yeah, whatever. I haven't listened to Hollow Knight Silk Song, but I hear y'all. I know there's like that one NPC that makes the song. I forgot what it's called or the name. It was like a meme at one point. I know that's cool. But Claire Obscure, it's got like some really nice, like emotional opera-y sounding songs. So I'm now, for the sake of I played it, I have to give it to Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. It probably will sweep this as well, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip over best performance because it's probably going to be a Claire Obscure person, seeing as they've got 3 spots.
That's actually that's
Wild to me.
it's a little man. They all did really good, but there's more than just 4 games that came out this year that has voice acting, voice direction. It's honestly, it's probably gonna be Jennifer English because she's Mael. It's probably gonna be her. She's like they all deserve it, but she's probably gonna be the one. I'll just say that.
Okay, so we're on best narrative. So best narrative, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach. I don't know why that's got one of the best narratives, but okay. Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F.
Oh, Silent Hill is on.
Silent Hill
That's
finally
cool.
gets a nomination.
That would be cool if that wins. Silent Hill F, but
I don't think it will.
You
But
won't.
it's cool that it's on there. As far as narratives, Ghost of Yote is just Kill Bill. So if they recognize that, then it may be the winner. But chances are, I would actually like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 to win this, to be honest with you.
I don't really know much narratives of those. I actually don't know the story of those games. I just know the people that do play, folks that play, they're really high on it. So I don't really know what makes the narrative good or not. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Claire Obscure, narrative wise, I think the third act, and this is not a spoiler, I think the third act falters a bit on that part.
Mm-hmm.
But as like, so I don't think that should be there either. The bits I've heard of Ghost of Yote though, that should probably be one of the ones. I think the bomb. Again, I can't speak on Kingdom Come, but like the little bits I've heard of Silent Hill F and Ghost of Yote, I know people be like, oh, it's a revenge story or whatever. You see those constantly. Yeah, I heard that one does it really well though. Like I remember Gene Park, he did a review and he was talking really highly about that type of stuff. So I feel like that, if that wins, it'll probably be deserved. But again, I haven't played it, so.
Okay. What about you, Cisco?
I gave it to Death Stranding, just because, I mean, when the gameplay is that you're delivering packages and walking around, the story has to be good. Like that's all I got going for it, you know.
I hope so. Yeah.
No, I mean, Death Stranding. I mean, it really is about storytelling, and as much as you know, I have my likes and dislikes of Death Stranding from what I played on the first one, but this one seems very story heavy, and you know, I was basing it off a lot of what my friend Likachu was saying. He said the narrative was really great, and so I was like, you know what, you know, I feel like that's its main thing is the narrative, so I just gave it to that. I don't know anything about the Ghost of Yote story, but I know I'm gonna enjoy it if it's anything like Ghost of Tsushima. But yeah, that's mine.
All right. So we got best multiplayer game.
Peak. Mario Kart. I don't know.
Arc Raiders Battlefield. I don't know if I even want to judge this one. It's gonna be Elden Ring, just so you know, or
It
Arc
will.
Raiders, but more than likely it will be Elden Ring.
I mean,
I didn't even know anybody played that one. I didn't know any of my friends that played that. I don't know how popular it was.
Night Rain.
Night Rain.
I remember
it had its moment.
I remember them showing off things like all last year about it coming. And then it came in what, January or something like that? January, February?
Night Rain?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it came out in January. I think it came out like in spring or early summer. Yeah. Peak is one of those, you know, that I don't want to call it genre, but that type, you know, Peak is like those games that's been popularized from like Lethal Company, where it's like co-op, really cheap, kind of goofy game that becomes a viral sensation among streamers and stuff, and I guess other content creators, and it's got funny moments. You know, whatever. We know what Split Fiction is. Now, I did play the demo of Battlefield 6, but I didn't buy it because, again, too many games.
games.
And that's full price. And I'm not like a super big Battlefield head, like, you know, who's like, oh man, you know, Bad Company 2 was peak like online. Like I wasn't there, so I'm not gonna you know, flaunt that. But the bit I did play of the demo or the beta, and I played with a buddy of mine, it was actually really fun. Like it was like, oh man, this game actually might come out and like not, you know, be broken or have something missing like the other 2 or 3 did over the years. So if that wins, I can see that. Arc Raiders I think it's still having its moment. Whatever. I mean, if it wins, cool. I mean, I almost got it, but I was like, do I need to get another one of these games?
Right.
No. Let's be responsible. So I guess with these, I would say Battlefield 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Cisco?
I gave it the Split Fiction. I really enjoyed It Takes Two and A Way Out. And I mean that's some of the best multiplayer I've played, so I gave it to Split Fiction.
Yeah,
I didn't play it, but just based off of what I've played so far.
Early really good though. Yeah.
Let me sneak and see what's on the game of the year. Is Split Fiction on there? Okay. I had to look real quick. So it'll be even because I don't think any of those are on game of the year. Oh nope, it's gonna be Hades. Hades is gonna win. Oh wait, no, we're on best multiplayer, right? Okay, nope. It's It's gonna be close. Because none of the game of the year nominees are on there. Best game direction. Now this one's interesting because all of these except for Yote, I believe, is on the game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is how all the game awards go, though. It's always the same like 4 or 5 game of the year nominations. They're in every single category. They'll be like best family, Death Stranding.
It gets bland. Yo, Death Stranding, best family game.
Best family game.
Imagine that'd be so funny.
It's like they gotta add up. They gotta add up like a certain number of wins in order to justify their game of the year.
Yeah, it's weird. Like some kind of weird formula or system they got going on because there are so many games that came out this year. You could put in these categories. It's like, huh? Like, I just looked it up. I think it said something like some crazy, like thousands of games got released this year if you count all the indies and stuff. But it's like, I mean, like there are so many to choose from, and yet like we only have the same like 20 games. The whole award show. It's weird.
That is multiplayer.
Why isn't Donkey Kong in best game direction? Like, I'm so confused as
good question.
Why there's so many games that are just not in these categories.
That's too much for Nintendo. That's too much.
Crazy.
We can't let them dominate our narrative of Western big budget cutscene games.
We're gonna let like half the selections be PlayStation. PlayStation's fighting itself in these for Game Awards. Like that makes no sense.
Is it this just wait? Okay, yeah, game direction. Okay, right. I mean, I've only played Clear Obscure on this list. I haven't gone through Hades 2 yet. I don't care about Death Stranding. It's like what I said before in the past few. I haven't
played them enough to give them the real.
I wanna. Eventually, I'll get to Split Fiction.
I don't know how you would. Okay, logically, I don't know how you put Hades 2 as in the best game direction, seeing as how the direction of the game is really fundamentally no different than the first one.
Yeah, exactly. Like instead of leaving the underworld to go to Olympus, you're literally leaving from this middle place between the regular world and the underworld and going down. So that's the only. I mean, the direction is down. No, I'm kidding. But no, for real. No, I agree with you there, though. For real, Hades 2.
Actually, I voted for Hades 2, which is funny.
Oh,
that's my vote. Oh, in this one, I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna give it to the indie. Well, I guess
the one.
So you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I just put my thinking cap on. I will give it to Split Fiction. Because I think that with the sci-fi and the fantasy worlds back and forth, the level design stuff, I think that's a really cool concept, and I think that is a game direction, literally. So I'm gonna give it to Split Fiction.
I'd agree. I'd take it. He's got to win one anyway. We got to see him on the stage.
Now they get a Joseph Fares rant. If we don't get one, why are we here?
Yeah. Yeah,
I gave it to. Well, I chose Hades 2 over Split Fiction because Split Fiction, from what I saw in the trailer, it looks like they just expanded a little bit more on It Takes Two, because It Takes Two was doing that. Like they had different themes.
Yeah,
and one of them I believe was like science, and then one was fantasy, and then in this one they look like they just took that and just expanded on it, which I think I don't know. I was like, okay, it didn't seem as new as his previous games, but for Hades 2, I gave it to it because well, one thing I could say is like roguelikes have been really increasing in popularity lately, and I think Hades and Hades 2 is a huge like reason for that, because I don't know for Hades 2, but Hades 1, I mean, people were going crazy over that game, and then now we're seeing so many with like Dead Cells and Hades 1. We're seeing roguelikes. Even Nintendo is starting to do a lot of roguelikes. From what I hear, I don't understand what Nintendo has done that's a roguelike, but apparently they've been really at it with roguelikes. I keep seeing it.
The Bonanza DLC, the Emerald Rush, that's essentially like put you in the DK Island, and I think you go to other layers too, but you put you in there and you just punch and get as many of the Emerald Gems as possible. But the way you navigate it is different every time. They've done it in DLC. I don't think they've released a full-fledged game with it.
I heard the
Splatoon 3
Pokemon Legends ZA DLC is going to be a roguelike.
Mm.
that did look like.
It didn't
Yeah,
look like
that's
one.
gonna
I
give
don't
me-
know, but that's what they said.
Oh, that'd be Pokemon roguelike. Well, actually, you know what? One of the that's funny you mentioned Pokemon. Pokemon Sword and Shield, the second DLC, the Crown Tundra. They had a mode. It was like a dungeon crawling thing. It's really basic.
I still play it
really.
to this day.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun, right? Actually, yeah, I like playing still. It's kind of roguelike-esque of like it's random which ones you encounter outside of choosing the final one because you want to get the legendary or whatever. But yeah, so that's kind of roguelike. Splatoon 3 Side Order DLC. That's essentially a roguelike. It's like 30 levels, and you have to build up like your weapon.
Oh, I didn't play that. Splatoon 3.
It's pretty good. It's not as like feature rich as the Octo expansion for Splatoon 2, but I think if you care about like where Pearl and Marina, the two from Splatoon 2, if you're really interested in where they've been in Splatoon 3, I think it's good itself too. But I think that's worth it enough. Yeah,
I've been meaning to
so-
play those. Those are my backlog. Both
yeah,
Octo
for sure.
expansion and Side Order.
Oh,
Gotta get
definitely jump on Octo expansion first. Whenever you get to it, Octo expansion.
I heard it's
first.
good.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But that's really it off the top of my head. I don't think there's been anything else Nintendo roguelike. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it though. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got three categories left.
Oh wow, that's fast. Oh, art direction. That's actually what I was looking for. Okay.
Best audio design. So we've got Battlefield 6, Claire Obscura Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote, and Silent Hill F. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would want Battlefield 6 to win, but I haven't really heard it for my own ears. I feel like Death Stranding 2 is probably going to be the one that actually wins. But I wouldn't mind Silent Hill F winning for this one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Battlefield 6, when you're playing the game, and I play all my PC games with just the headset like this one. Yes, it sounds great. Guns and explosions, tank, just buildings collapsing. Yeah, it sounds great. So that's a pretty easy I would want that one to win for sure. What's audio design for Death Stranding games? I actually don't know. Well, wait.
They
Let's
have
do the
unique
thing.
like guns and the BB. Well, I remember
And
in
the
Death
weird-
Stranding 1, the way the BB was, sound effects.
Yeah, I figure it was like the weird monsters or whatever and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Which, Battlefield 6 was like games like Battlefield 6 are made for this category.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
they excel
The
so much.
shooters.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's also like in the gameplay, the audio is so important as well. Like you have to constantly hear if somebody's walking in on you, or like you hear a certain gunshot. You have to know what kind of gun someone's using. So there's a sniper in the area. You just hear the blah, you'll know like, oh, there's a sniper in the area, even if you didn't see it. So I don't know. Like audio is just like they go hand in hand with games like Battlefield 6. I did actually vote for Death Stranding 2 because of what we talked about the monsters. And,
Oh, okay.
all the weird sci-fi unique sounds they got going. I kind of that was just my thought process. I don't put too many thoughts because I didn't play any of these games, so I don't put too much thought on voting. But that was just my quick thinking of like why I selected Death Stranding 2. But Battlefield 6, that wins. That just makes sense.
Yeah, just Battlefield 6 for me. I don't know, outside of popularity, I don't know why Claire Obscure is here. That's different from best soundtrack.
They-
Right.
Like, not saying
when
the
he's in
sounds
the
in that game
same
suck
game.
or anything, but I don't think there's anything.
Like they don't
audio
stand
that-
out.
Nah, I'm trying to think. Like, I really can't think of anything where I'm like, yo, when this happened auditory wise, I can't think of anything. I don't know why that's there, man. They gotta stop.
This one is also equally kind of confusing to me as well. Best art direction. So
It's the
Claire-
same games.
right.
Now, I will be cliche and say Claire Obscure because
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say that too. If not Hades 2, but those
Yeah,
are the only
pretty
two that really. I mean, and Hollow Knight, I guess so too.
Ghost.
But Ghost is a real realistic
Mm-hmm.
art
It is
style,
realistic.
and Death Stranding is like hyper realistic art style. So the both of those kind of like, while they're very much different, they are as different as they are similar. So, um, I want to say Clair Obscur is going to win that, but I would like for Hades
Probably.
2 or Hollow Knight to win that, just
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of how much different they are.
Yeah, Hades 2 is a beautiful game. Like, yeah.
Yeah. When it comes to an actual art direction, I think Hades 2 and Hollow Knight are the only ones that actually have a like an
Agreed.
actual art direction.
Mhm.
I give it to Hollow Knight just because I'm leaning. I didn't play Hades, but I played Hollow Knight. So I was biased for Silk Song for the majority of these votes. But yeah.
I'll
That's the fun one.
I'll actually vouch for Clair Obscur here, specifically because cause I had to look it up when they announced this game last year, whenever it was. The Clair Obscur, that is an actual painterly art style. It's
Mm.
like,
Really? Well,
yes, it is.
look,
It's basically
I saw
like,
a trailer. Didn't come across. Let me see.
it's like when you watch the trailer, you'll notice how like the lighting is like, it's like really, there's really harsh contrast with the lighting in the darks.
Mhm.
That's a painterly art style. That's actually a French art. That game is extremely French, basically. That is just a super French game. You start in not Paris, like it's very French. But yeah, the Clair Obscur, they named it that because that's a painterly art style of like stuff from
Oh, I didn't know that.
long times ago. Yeah, so that, and there are some really cool looking environments in that game. Straight up, like there's one area. It's one of the first areas you go into after you do like the prologue. It's like you literally look like you're walking underwater.
Mhm.
They have like seaweed and coral and weird aquatic creatures flying above you, but you're like on the sea. You're on the sea floor. You're not really. They call it the living waters, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, that area is kind of, I hate to sound like a like the commercial or ads for stuff, but it definitely was like a breathtaking area to me. I was like, wow, like you kind of just take it in, pause, and it looks really good. So yeah, that's why I'll vouch for it straight up. Not to say anything about the other games. I mean, Death Stranding, those games always look good. I think Kojima games always have a certain look that does look good, art wise. I mean, I know Ghost of Yote is it goes realistic. But I like how they do like the landscapes, the environment, like the flowers and the color grade. That stuff is beautiful. Like to me, I call it a photo mode game. Or like you like outside, I'm a samurai, I'm cool. I just I sliced this dude's body in half or whatever and took a picture of the blood splatter. Like just in how the world looks and how does look. Yeah, that's beautiful. But Haze 2, it's all like hand drawn looking stuff. That's fantastic. The portraits are top tier. Like they all have like a certain like shimmer to them and whatnot. And we all know about Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
We all know. So that's awesome. Yeah, really, honestly, I wouldn't be mad if any of these won. I would not be mad though, because they're all very good looking games in their own right. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
That's
just
really
like
it.
looking over like this
Yeah.
AI of Clair Obscur with actual like actual
Oh,
like
God.
artists or actual what's the word? Actors, which looks very interesting. But
Oh yeah, the character designs.
yeah.
It's like it's like realistic-ish, but I don't want to. It's like
It looks
it's like a
good.
take of realism, but it's
Yeah.
like somewhat fantastical. I don't know how to explain it,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right, so we are at the final piece, the last one, the piece de resistance. Game of the year.
Well,
We made it.
we're here.
We made it. What is going on here? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe he muted himself.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I hope I didn't mute him.
I hope not. I didn't see like when you turn the webcam off. I didn't see the like little waveforms bouncing around.
Yeah, true. Okay. All right. So we're on the game of the year. So we have these 6 games that represent the game of the year. Now we've called out these games throughout the whole time for each of the categories, and we are back at the beginning. So the game of the year nominees are as follows: Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance. Geronimo, who
Man.
do you want to win and who do you think will win?
All right, so as hard as I've been trying to not like appear as like a glazer for Clear Obscure Expedition 33, that's my personal game of the year. But because I know how this show is going to go, I would love to see Donkey Kong Bonanza win, because I do think in its own right that is a fantastic game. That is a fantastic action platformer. It pretty much takes. It's almost as if that specific team at Nintendo and over in Kyoto, you can tell that they are like, it's like a love letter to the legacy of Donkey Kong from like the arcade days, even to some of the kind of obscure. I don't want to say obscure, but some of the lesser known or lesser played things like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the GameCube with the bongos. Like there's certain things of that I see in the game, and that technically was the last Donkey Kong that Nintendo made. That was like a big game. Yeah, and like it feel like it marries all of that together in a really satisfying way. That kind of answered the question of like, if Donkey Kong were to come back as a, not just a 2D platformer, because Retro's done the last two, but like a 3D platformer. I feel like they realized it in such an excellent way. I like how they kind of did. I'm not into the timelines of like major Nintendo games outside of like Zelda. That's kind of fun to talk about theory wise, but like they reintroduced Pauline as a character. I mean, we just got her, like old or like aged, older Pauline in Mario Odyssey, but like I like how they kind of aged her down. It was very genius to me how they kind of aged her down. They brought her in as like a way to kind of talk through each layer you're going through. As you're controlling Donkey Kong. It's Donkey Kong. You're gonna punch stuff and eat bananas, whatever. But like her kind of contextualizing things, like each layer. The game has excellent pacing in my opinion. I mean, the first few layers definitely feel like, I'm punching a lot. And I've known some people that they've said they bounced off of the game because they feel like they were just punching a lot. And, I get that. Maybe it doesn't, that's not, exciting for you. Cool, whatever. But like, I feel like once you get to like the 4th and 5th layer, that's when it starts like, oh man, yeah, they're like, they have some ideas. And like some layers are like, we gotta platform our behinds or punch and platform our behinds off. Some are literally just chill, like, okay, you can just punch to your heart's content or just do whatever leisurely. And some are literally just like, oh we have choices. The bosses are really fun, kind of ambitious for like typical like Nintendo platformer bosses. I really enjoyed like the Void Kong bosses. Oh, so much fun. That first one, so much fun. Music was fantastic. We talked about it earlier. Art style, graphics, really great. The new design for Donkey Kong, really great. He needed a refresh for a very long time. And I think it was perfect they did it here. Not to say I got tired of the previous one. It was more like
He was the only out of date one.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, like everyone had like their refresh. Like Mario, pretty much Mario Wonder and Odyssey, Zelda with the Breath of the Wilds and all that.
Yeah.
We got Metroid Dread, aka Metroid 5 at last. I can go on forever. There's just a lot of stuff to love about the game, man. Like I feel like it's just like, I honestly think it's like one of the best like Nintendo games, period. Like you can like for real, like you can go back and be like, oh, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Mario Galaxy, the Super Metroid, Metroid Prime, Xenoblades. I don't play Fire Emblem, so I can't talk about them like that. But yeah, I think it's up there. Like I know it's really recent, and you could say like, oh, rose-tinted glasses or whatever. But I really do think it's gonna stand the test of time, just being a phenomenal game for a number of reasons, including the reintroduction of some characters as well later on. It's just really good, man. Really good. So I do think that should win straight up, and it should send a message of like, yo, this game was a banger.
Yeah.
And I know some people be like, oh, but they said it started on the Switch 1. Please,
Right.
like a lot of games start earlier on other hardware, or, whatever. Nintendo has the luxury of being able to take a lot of time to develop stuff on their leisure, because the Switch was just a runaway success. You have to think like Wii U, like, oh god, we gotta learn how to do HD development. Oh geez, Breath of the Wild's taking too long. The Wii U is like bleeding money, basically. Well, not really bleeding money, but commercially wasn't selling like it should have. But anyway, I digress again. Yeah, fantastic game up and down. I really like Clair Obscur. Personally, I would say Clair Obscur is my game of the year, just because I feel like the highs of that game, as far as like an RPG, are really good. The combat is really deep. I know you can break it. You can break it like in the Xenoblade way. You can break the game if you really want to get deep into theory crafting and building your characters out. Your 6 characters to choose with. You have 3 to start out with. Not 6. I'm tripping. It's 5. Yeah, it's 5. No, 6. I'm tripping. It's 6. But you can like choose who's like in your back. Your back. Your reserve team. There you go. And you have your main 3 in the front. Music, hits. The bosses are very cinematic. It hits a lot of great levels that. And I'm not saying, I know there's some people, the annoying parts of the fandom, who are like, oh man, it's the best RPG ever made. Like, it's like when people discovered Persona 5. It was like, yo, turn-based RPGs have never been better, or whatever. And but yeah, I think it just hits a lot of, I think the story of the team is a feel-good story. It's a smaller team, not majority Ubisoft. I know people like to harp on it. It's only been like a few people from Ubisoft. Everyone else is brand new. A lot of firsts with that game. Soundtrack's really good. It's a really strong first effort for a team. I can't wait for it to come to Switch 2, honestly. It's going to, because they want to make money, and the game runs on Series S. They can optimize it and they can get it running on Switch 2, no doubt. It'll be a 30 frames per second game. It doesn't need to be 60 frames. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. But going how Game Awards is, and how many times the daggone game has appeared on nominations, it's likely gonna win this. If it doesn't, I'm rooting for Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of, I kind of want to give my flowers to both, because really Donkey Kong is like Clair Obscur's here. Donkey Kong is like, man. Dang. Dag. It's really close, but yeah.
Okay. All right, Cisco, what do you think?
I'm kind of in the same, like Geronimo said a lot of what I agree with. No, you said a lot of what I agree with. I couldn't say it better myself. I mean, a lot of what you said about Donkey Kong, I agree with. That's what I have voted as my number 1. That's because, I'm never gonna pass over the opportunity to vote a Donkey Kong game as game of the year. I love Donkey Kong. I've always loved him, the games and everything. I think this game, I finally, I'm at the end. I think the game is very solid. I do think Donkey Kong Bonanza drags at certain points. There's a lot of throwaway levels that I'm like, oh, this is just to make the game longer. There's not really any point. Like, there's this one level where it's literally just a pillar of dirt, and
I like that one though, because it felt like a breather in a sense. I understand it. Like when you look at it, you're like, bro, I'm literally, it's just dirt. I understand that, but I feel like the world before it felt like a nice breather, and then after that, the run was crazy. I think all the worlds after that run is crazy.
Well, Mario Odyssey had some breathers as well, but they were interesting. Like the dragon level, like that was technically a breather. That was a small level. But Donkey Kong, it's like there's not. It wouldn't be like something like, for example, Donkey Kong. A breather level was the Rambi racing. Which I was like, this is fantastic. This is great. Yeah. But then there was a lot of like levels like that one, the dirt level. I felt like were really throwaway levels just to increase the time. My friend did warn me about it. He's like, you're gonna think you're beating the game, but it's just gonna keep being like, nope, just kidding, next, nope, just kidding, next, and it's doing that. It's like Like even just trying to get to the final boss, you know how like I'm going to the core and it just like the cart like goes into a different direction and then
Oh yeah.
there's this platform, and I get it. You know, you gotta. It's a video game. You gotta play it. But it definitely was reaching a point where I was like, okay, come on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, once we got to
I
that
feel
last-
like
Yeah.
I'm getting a slight burnout because the game, as fun as it is, there are in some levels, in some parts, I felt like it wasn't keeping up the freshness of the gameplay. It was getting slightly stale, but that's only some parts. I mean,
That's fair.
I do think that, you know, once you kind of endure like the dirt level, then you get to something really cool, and it's like, oh, okay, here we go. And even within some levels, like the zebra level, like I didn't like the whole lava and ice thing. I don't like any levels where I'm slipping because I can't stand that.
Yeah.
It's too hard to platform. But then they made it even worse that it's so slippery, but then anywhere you go, there's lava. And I was just so irritated. It wasn't even fun to me. But then once we got the zebra, I was like, yo, never mind. This is hype. This is awesome. Like,
Yeah. I
like,
think they
they
did
had
like
to-
that for a reason, to be like super rewarding, to be like, oh, you can finally run across all the annoying ice parts.
well,
At
that's
least
how I
that's
felt
how I
about the elephant. Elephant was like, thank you. This is what I needed.
Oh,
Just-
elephant.
Just clear everything that is in my way, all the hazards.
Elephant
Suck
did
it all
kind of
up.
trivialize some parts of the later game. I'm not gonna front. Like I was like, you know, I should not just use elephant.
I use
What?
I use elephant for everything.
Wait, there's an
Uh,
elephant?
Was that in the
it's
trailer? I don't remember.
Wait,
Well,
you didn't finish Sandstorm?
No, I didn't.
Oh no!
well, we didn't say any big spoilers. We just
I know.
I knew there
Elephant
was
is
3
not-
transformations. I didn't know there was a 4th one.
Oh.
There's even more than that.
Well, you
but
know what?
we'll
Oh,
pick that.
okay.
It's not
Like-
that bad. When you get there, you'll be like, okay. Especially because you know the you'll know the
there's a
pattern.
Yeah.
You'll know the pattern. You'll be like,
Oh,
okay.
also the thing is too, I don't think you can really build up to that moment of being like, oh my gosh, I never knew that I was gonna get this, because the clothes, when you're unlocking clothes, they say it right up like, oh, increases your bonanza time for this category, and it's like,
Oh yeah,
it
true.
spoiled it every time.
I
It'd be
did
like,
see
this
that.
animal, that animal. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I know what I'm getting next.
I noticed after the third. What was it? I got zebra before ostrich because you know it's the fork, right?
I did the opposite.
You did
I
the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So after that, because when I got ostrich, I was like, oh, that's the song from the direct. Got it. And then I actually did kind of low key. I heard about the 4th one, just social media. I actually saw it and I was like, ah, well, I'll get to it when I get to it. But I did not know what the Anyway, there's a pattern to it. hold the tongue. It's still fun though. I'll say that.
Okay.
But it's a very good game. Soundtrack was really good. I loved Pauline being young and being like the Cappy of this game in a way.
Yeah.
I think that was I like when Nintendo does the somewhat, I don't know if that's considered a bold move, but I like when they do things like that, like interesting things. Yeah, Donkey Kong's just, I mean, besides just being the only one I played out of this list of Game of the Year, I do genuinely think that Donkey Kong deserves some recognition. It's ticking me off a bit. We were going through this. I didn't even notice this the first time, but yeah, like going through these lists again, I'm like, where is he should be in more categories? Like, where is the Donkey Kong? Where is
bro?
Xenoblade X? Like, where are all these other games? Even like, I don't know. Pokemon Legends ZA came out earlier this time. Why didn't it wasn't nominated for nothing?
Industry treats Pokemon. Well,
Kirby
Game
Air
Awards
Riders, like
they
I
treat
don't know.
Pokemon kind of weird. Kirby Air Riders, as much as I love that game, I understand it's a niche thing. It's
It
a
could
very
be
unique
multiplayer
thing.
though. Like,
Yeah.
I know we've had
It
some
actually
categories
should
with
be.
multiplayer and racing. It's like, what? Just throw it
Man.
on there.
It should be It should be in the multiplayer. That's it's just too niche, man. It should be on there. It's just way too niche, unfortunately. It's just got a lot of wacky stuff, but once it clicks, it's like, man. It's like the memes of like the monkey neuron activated. It's kind of like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's just like, oh man, like you just kind of like, oh, I want to get back in there and just see what happens in this time or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be on there too. I agree with everything you said, though, Cisco. Game Awards.
All right, so for me, I completely agree with you guys. I think it should be Donkey Kong for all the hate that it got. And from what I've played so far, I've loved it. Though my colleague, shout outs to Terminator Juice, he would be like, well, how can you accurately vote something you haven't beaten the game yet? But
hey, that's what some of these people probably did.
yeah, I don't really necessarily run like that, so it doesn't really like bother me like that. I'm still voting for Donkey Kong. And I also, shout outs to Hollow Knight too, because it was one of those games that I guaranteed was gonna go through the Half-Life 3 situation of never being good enough. And it was good. What game is gonna win though? It's absolutely definitely gonna be Clair Obscur. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that they picked Clair Obscur, and that's so unfortunate. But
it's so
I mean,
weird.
it's a lot of people say it's a great game, so I'm not hating on it by any means. But
I do feel salty about it, though, to be honest. Every time I see that name get brought up, I'm like, ugh.
I feel weird about it because it's like this.
Well, that's how I
the
felt
first...
about Baldur's Gate. Like, everyone hyped up Baldur's Gate.
Oh,
I played it and I didn't
That's
like
how
it.
I
was
felt
like,
about it.
yeah,
I was kind
this
of
was hyped.
it was that's how I felt about Baldur's Gate 3 and Elden Ring. Because, like, especially for like my personal friend group, like I think everyone except for like me and one other person play Elden Ring, and I was like, cool. I mean, I wasn't like, I don't know, I'm just not super into the From Software games, but when I saw how that game went about, I was like, okay, I can see why. It's kind of like an evolution world-wise for the Dark Souls formula. I get it, and that type of action game is just mad popular across the board. So I was cool. I gave it his flowers. Baldur's Gate 3, I wasn't sure. You played it?
Yeah, I own it, and like after a while, like and even off the hype of one of my work colleagues, shout out to Sam, and he was like so hyped over it, and he actually stopped playing it, and I stopped playing it, and like in my head, like in the corner of my head, I'm like, oh, there was mods where you can add yourself as add a lightsaber, and you can like be a Sith, and you can go through this whole game as a Jedi if you class it just right. And then I'm like, but do you really want to play the game though? And it's like, no, I would much rather play a actual Star Wars game. It's I don't know. It's not.
I wasn't sure if I would like that game, like start to finish, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I flaked pretty early on, and I'm sure at some point, like, I'll play here and there, but just like overall, it just like, I don't know. It for people who say that it has a lot of depth, I don't see it. It just feels like I'm playing Wizard of Oz, and I'm Dorothy, and everybody who else is wanting to follow their dreams is just like jumping on with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That may be a very I'm sorry to anybody who absolutely loved playing Baldur's Gate 3. My apologies. That's just that's the vibe that I get from it. So
I gave it a fair shot. I got it for my birthday. A friend it was like, come on, we gotta play this. And I was like, well, this is one game of the year, so I definitely want to try this. And I really gave it a shot. I really did. I was having a good time. Creating my character, walking around naked. That was making me laugh. Trying to do, but man, I found it very difficult. I was trying to do missions, and it was very difficult to do certain missions. Like I would see, I'm like, I need to rank up. Okay, Goblin level 3. I'm level 7. I think I got this. Nope, we get ambushed and we all get wiped. And it's like, it's the part of the fun of the game. I'm like, yeah, but like, I feel like I'm punishing for playing. Like, I don't like games like that. If it's once in a while, sure, but it's like everything I attack, everything I interact with is just out to kill me. And maybe that's the charm of the game, but for me, I was like, okay, look, I get it. There's that awkward starter moment where you're just trying to start out, but like, I can't even do anything in this game. Like, it's just, everything is just punishing me. I did one little thing, I got sent to jail. It's just like nonstop. Nothing was going right. And I guess maybe that's part of the adventure. Maybe I'm just not understanding what the game was supposed to be about or how I'm supposed to play it. But
I
It's
it
used
like
to get Jump, too. I
what's it
used to get
called?
Jump.
It's like D&D. It's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons.
It is D&D.
Heavily Dungeons and
Mhm.
Dragons,
Yeah.
but that type of like PC RPG or whatever they call it. Yeah, most of my friends that really got into it when they played it, I only think like a couple of them actually beat it legit. But they do like the D&D stuff, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I tried D&D a long time ago, and I kind of got bored of it. Not because I thought it was a boring campaign or whatever. I don't know, the commitment to it. I just felt
Yeah. That's
that's how
that's the problem.
that's how I felt looking at this, and even friend like. I don't know. It's like sometimes I don't latch on to stuff just because everybody else is doing it, no matter how fun it may look. Sometimes I'm just kind of like I don't like. Not saying I don't want to be counterculture, like hipster or whatever, but it's just like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, do I want to get this just to be part of the conversation, or do I want to get this to play it legit?
Right.
And that's how I kind of try and view a lot of like most games I get. Even if I don't like finish it, like Sekiro, unfortunately, it's on the shelf. I play a game for like 15 hours. I really enjoy that 15 hours. Now, am I gonna go back to it? One day I will, but I didn't get it because the hype. I got it because when they showed the E3, I was like, yo, that's like a samurai action from software game. I like that more than Dark Souls. I'm a dodge roll left and right and abuse iframes and then slash 2 times and rinse and repeat for 10 minutes or however long it is. Yeah, but anyway, I think yeah. It's weird kind of being like, it's weird playing the surefire like game of the year winner for these type of awards and it being mad popular and kind of agreeing with a lot of the takes of why it's mad popular. It's kind of a weird feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's how I was
thing.
with Elden Ring. Everyone like. I was the only one in my group who had played it, and I was a huge advocate for like game of the year.
Yeah.
Whereas everybody else wanted, I think it was God of War or Ragnarok, I believe, right? Was the going up against Elden Ring, which
yeah,
something like that.
I think Elden Ring
Yeah.
was reserved. Well, from that roster, let's see. What Elden
God
Ring
of
was that?
War
2022?
and I think it was.
That was 2022.
I'm gonna
Also,
say I felt like
Xenoblade 3
Elden
came
Ring
out.
won two years in a row.
I think so.
2 years in a row.
It
Yeah, that
on
was
something
Xenoblade
stupid.
Chronicles 3 year. So I think that year I was like, I'm Xenoblade Chronicles 3 all in. Uni's the bus, and that's it.
Final
But
Fantasy. I don't know which one that is. Stray. Bayonetta 3. Best action game.
Oh yeah,
Kirby
Bayo
Forgotten
3.
Land was best family. Mario Rabbids Sparkling Hope's
Yeah.
best.
That was a really good
strategy.
year on the Switch.
Splatoon 3 was best multi. Man, Nintendo took this one over. Most anticipated game was Tears of the Kingdom.
That was years of the threes for me, low key. Like Splatoon
Wow.
3 came out. Xenoblade came out, then Splatoon 3, and then Bayonetta 3. I really enjoyed all three though, so it was like, dad. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is on another level for me.
Mhm.
Man.
Xenoblade 3 was-
Woo wee. Man, I wish I could replay that with no memory.
Yeah, wipe my memory and we play 3.
Oh man.
And then the DLC as well. Oh,
Oh, God, such a rewarding DLC.
Oh,
Like,
man.
man, we can gush about Xenoblade all night. Well, man, I'm telling you, if Monolith Soft comes through next year with a brand new game,
I hope
yikes,
so. I
yikes
hope
for
so.
everything else,
I
I really
itching
hope
for that
so.
next Xenoblade or whatever. they're
man,
gonna
or whatever
put out.
their next thing is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I've said my piece on it, honestly. Yeah.
So, all right. So we've gotten through all of the nominations. Our 2025 Game of the Year nominations. Yeah, shout outs to everybody except for Jeff Keighley for setting this off and making this happen. No, I mean shout outs to him for making it happen, but I don't agree with it, a lot of stuff that he does still. But with that being said, we are at 3 hours and 17 minutes.
Oh wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we put in that work. It was a great conversation today. So you know what time it is. We have to hit you with the. All right. So we're gonna get out of here. Before we get out of here, Cisco, what you got up for us?
Well, finally got my thank you video out. That was a nightmare to get out. I got Adobe crashed, lost the file, had to go to the whole thing to try to recover it. But I finally got it out. I put a lot of pressure. It's a new thing. I put a lot of pressure on myself whenever I do videos, and that's why it took so long to get the thank you video out for the Switch 2. But now that that's out, now I feel like I can freely start making content regularly now. So I do want to make a video coming up saying why, like, very casually, like what Metroid is, how to get into it. We need a new generation of the Metroid fans hopping in on Metroid Prime 4. We cannot gatekeep this game because then all people will ever get a game again. Like,
man,
we need that to do decent.
Absolutely.
But I do want to do some Metroid content, just talking about, hey, this is what it takes to be a Metroid fan. Very basic, like all the information that you get at face value. Nothing crazy about lore. Nothing. Just, hey, this is Metroid. This is what you do. This is how the gameplay is. This is what they expect from Metroid Prime 4. So I got a couple of those videos that I'm gonna come out. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I got going.
Okay. Shout out to my man because he showed off his Switch 2 that was given to him by a bunch of caring people, a bunch of caring folks. So
Yeah, man.
that's really awesome. Yeah. Love to see it. Love to see the community giving back and showing that they actually care besides just seeing your face every Saturday. I think it's awesome. Well, not Saturday because at that time you were doing something completely different. So, but yeah, shout outs to N10 and all the subscribers of N10 for looking out for our boy and just making sure that y'all watching after him. We love him. We love him.
Thank you.
All right, Geronimo,
Hey.
what you got up for us?
Man, once again, always great to be on the show. Man, okay, YouTube update. So Monday, December 1st. I usually try and get these out at the end of the month, but I don't want to. One, I haven't recorded yet, and two, I don't like to upload them on the weekend. But my November physical game pickups video will be out on Monday. And it'll include some of my Black Friday pickups. It'll go up sometime in the morning on Monday. Check it out while you drink coffee or whatever you do, whenever. I also want to get a video, the one video I've been talking about, Mario Kart, Sonic Crossroads, Kirby. Now I play more Kirby Air Riders video. I'm gonna make my why I love all these 3 games and why you should too video. And then, of course, we'll be hitting Metroid Prime 4 time at last. Ooh, I'm hyped. I'm gonna get a mouse controls video out, like a mouse control showcase, like I've done for a few other Switch 2 games. That might be a / first hour video. I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. But that's also gonna come out by Friday, if not the weekend, whenever. And after that, I don't know how the content is gonna go. It's gonna be playing Metroid Prime 4 a lot. I don't know. After that, maybe I'll make a Prime 4 video once I get further into it. To talk about it, add to the positive hype Prime 4 content.
Yes, we need it.
I feel that. I'm definitely trying to figure out how I'm gonna make this Prime 4 video work because we haven't done one of those in quite a while. So yeah. So with that being said, y'all know how we do. Every Saturday at 7 o'clock, unless I change the time, but it's usually every Saturday at 7 o'clock, we have the Stormcast. And on Sundays, but not this Sunday, is the Winging It podcast. They are taking the day off. Man, we barely take any days off around here. You know, we put in that work because we love talking about the things that we love talking about. Monday is the Jill podcast. I don't know if it's actually going on or not. And even if it is, I don't know if I'll actually be on. But make sure you go over there and check it out just in case. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Mr. T, Terminator Jews, and the rest of the crew. I'm not gonna say everybody's name, but the rest of the crew. Yeah, other than that, that's all we have. We are moving right into December this next week, which is crazy. That's my birthday month. Actually, me and Vito's birthday month. So
hey,
yeah. with that being said, we thank you guys so much for coming through. I would shout all of you guys out, but it is quite a list, and I gotta go through 3 hours worth to try and get through all of them. So with that being said, thank you guys for allowing us this space that we had. We appreciate the time that you have given us with great conversation that has been had. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. We will see you guys later.